My beloved child, can you feel it something deep within? You has been stirring something ancient and true. You are not imagining it, you are not alone. I am speaking directly to your heart, to your weariness, to your questions. The veil is thinning and the truth is breaking through. You have been prepared for such a time. Ask this, solaced and carefully every word. Isaiah is part of the answer you've been praying for. Do not scroll away, do not silence this voice. This is the moment that could shift everything. Are you ready to hear what you were always meant to know? Then stay with me till the end, because your journey begins now. Listen with all your heart. Heaven is leaning in and time is folding upon itself. This is not a metaphor or a moment to casually observe. This is your divine threshold, the edge between everything you've known and everything I've prepared. Just 3 minutes remain between who you were and who you are about to become. You are standing in the sacred in-between, one foot in the wilderness of your past, the other trembling on the border of glory. I have counted your tears, traced every scar, and heard your silent cries in the night when even your breath felt heavy. I was there, always pressing in closer with each heartbreak, with each collapse of hope. And now, this is the final moment before I change everything. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The old self is falling off you like a tattered garment you've worn too long. Regret, shame, fear, fatigue, addiction to approval, trauma, self-protection. These threads once wove around your soul like chains disguised as coverings, but now they are unraveling. They no longer fit who you are becoming. My dear child, if my words have filled you with peace, treasure them forever. You are not dying, you are shedding. Just 3 minutes left, and I will clothe you in something holy. A new body is coming, not just of flesh, but of fire. Not just healed, but whole. This body will not carry old battles, echo old lies, or buckle under the weight of false identity. This body will radiate the clarity of your calling, the strength of your trials, and the light of my presence. This is not fantasy. This is transfiguration. You are being made ready for a divine assignment. But I must tell you this clearly and lovingly. There is one final choice to make in these last sacred minutes. You must decide. Will you let go, or will you drag the past into the promise? Will you surrender completely, or will you try to straddle grace and control? You cannot be both the healed and the wounded keeper of your own chains. You cannot be reborn and still cling to a grave. If you hesitate, if you delay obedience again, if you stay in the comfort of what is breaking you, you will miss this door. Though I will never stop loving you, the timing of this transformation is precise. I move by seasons, and this one is closing. Every minute matters now. Let me show you what is coming. The new body I'm giving you is not a mere image change. It is a soul shift, a cellular alignment with your heavenly blueprint. It will house your anointing without cracking, stand in warfare without crumbling, and walk in purity without hiding. This new body represents purity that can stand under the weight of influence without compromise, power to walk through storms and command peace, and healing that is not fragile but contagious. Readiness for divine assignment, timed perfectly with my global move. Your voice will sound different, clearer, weightier, with authority born not of pride but of surrender. Your eyes will carry the shine of wisdom, the gaze of one who has seen fire and remained faithful. Your posture will shift, no longer curled from shame but upright with holy purpose. Your spirit will rise with boldness, not made of volume, but of truth anchored in me. This is who you are, precious child. I've appointed you to pour out my love. Speak to 3 weary hearts, and my peace will rest upon them. I am not calling you to try to be holy. I am transforming you into holiness. I am not asking you to prove anything. I am clothing you in righteousness. But the garment only fits when you lay down the ashes. The cost of hesitation now is steep. If you hold on to what I've told you to release, you will feel out of place in every space I lead you to. If you delay the death of your ego, the new identity I have written for you will feel foreign. If you refuse to forgive, to release, to let me cleanse what hurts, your body may live, but your purpose will remain buried. I will not force this change, but I am offering it fully. This countdown is sacred. These final moments are holy. Do not harden your heart now, not when you are this close. Just 2 minutes remain, and heaven is standing by with oil in hand. The angels assigned to your next chapter are already positioned. The doors you've cried for are beginning to unlock. The chains you thought were permanent are ready to break at a word from your lips. If those lips will praise, not complain. This is the final inhale before your breath carries resurrection. This is the last moment your reflection will mirror the pain instead of the promise. Stay with me. Let go. Trust me. All of it. Now, just 1 minute left. The final strands of your old nature are trembling. Can you feel it? The fear that once ruled you is trying to shout. The shame that once paralyzed you is begging for one last breath, but they are powerless now unless you revive them. This is your resurrection minute, the moment before the stone rolls away. You are not just being upgraded, you are being reborn. This is not reinvention, this is resurrection. This is not emotional hype, this is divine interruption. You will no longer walk under ceilings, you will no longer bow to cycles, you will no longer measure yourself by what was broken. You will be carried forward by what is now whole. What you thought was delay was discipline. What you thought was reduction was redirection. What you thought was silence was me shaping your ears for clarity. This minute is the passageway between being wounded and being a wounded healer. Let the pride fall off. Let the defense mechanisms shatter. Let your name be rewritten in heaven's ink, not man's opinions. Let the breath of the Spirit enter your bones deeply holy. Now you are about to be seen, known, and moved, not for applause, but for purpose. You are about to walk in rooms you used to dream of, not for validation, but for assignment. And now the final seconds. Let your yes echo through the heavens. Let your surrender shake hell itself. Because when this minute ends and I place the new body upon you, it will be done. The old will have passed away. The new will not be a concept, it will be your reality. You will awaken with fire in your bones, steel in your spine, and clarity in your voice. You will not second-guess your calling. You will not beg for belonging. You will move with me, and I will confirm you at every step. And when people ask what happened, you will say, I died, and now I live. Let the final second fall. Precious child, I have chosen you to be part of my harvest. Now that you have crossed through, here is what will unfold. You will wake up with strength you've never known before. Your dreams will no longer torment, they will direct. Your voice will no longer tremble, it will declare. The people who once misunderstood you will either align or fall away. You will not chase clarity, it will rest upon you like a mantle. The doors that denied you will now call for you. The places that rejected you will make room for your anointing. The very ground you once wept on will now bear fruit through your feet. You will see signs, you will speak, and mountains will move, not because of charisma, but because of covenant. You will love people without losing yourself. You will walk in purity without shame. You will command atmosphere with peace, not pressure. Every season of crushing will now pour forth oil. Every betrayal will now forge discernment. Every lost year will now be redeemed in power. I vow to you, because you surrendered in time, I will shield your mind from the confusion of the world. I will anchor your identity beyond culture and performance. I will provide supernaturally and instruct specifically. I will heal not only your body, but your lineage. I will break generational chains and release generational blessings. This new body is not just yours, it is my dwelling place. I will walk with you. I will war for you. I will whisper direction when no one else sees. You will not be alone, not for one moment. And when you speak, It will not just be words, it will be weight. This is your year of fire, of glory, of alignment. Not because you were perfect, but because you finally said yes. This is your divine rebirth. The countdown is over. Welcome into the fullness of who I created you to be. You've waited your whole life for this alignment. You've endured fires you didn't understand, delays that felt like abandonment, and battles that nearly buried you. But I used every moment, even your brokenness, as a blueprint for glory. What others saw as your disqualification, I used as your preparation. What looked like silence was me sharpening your hearing. What felt like isolation was me purifying your voice. Now you will walk as one who has been with God. Dearest one, let my love flow through you like a river of light. In sharing it, we bring my healing touch and eternal peace to the weary. Your authority will not be stolen because it was not borrowed, it was birthed. You will not fake confidence. You will move in quiet confidence, knowing who sent you. Your hands will heal. Your prayers will shift atmospheres. Your words will break chains off others, not because of volume, but because of my spirit. This is your moment of release, a final breath before you emerge. So remember this body, this mind, this soul. It is mine now. Guard it, honor it, feed it truth, walk in integrity, live a life set apart. You are not here to blend in, you are here to build. You are not here to be liked, you are here to lead. You are not here to impress, you are here to carry my glory. This is the hour where you rise, not just for yourself, but for a generation in need of truth. You are my chosen, my remnant, my beloved. Walk forward now. Your countdown is complete. My beloved child, allow me to address the essence of you that seeks understanding. Why has the moment not arrived yet? This is for the aspect of your being that surveys the scene, pondering why others have been acknowledged, selected, and summoned while you linger in the shadows. You have observed individuals stride confidently into the realms you yearned for, into connections you long to forge, into chances that appear to elude your grasp completely. And even amidst your smiles, unwavering support, and steadfast loyalty, the question has silently expanded. Have I been disregarded? And now I decree unto you, no, you were seen in all your glory. You were concealed, and you were concealed for a purpose. You have confused a pause with a refusal. But I proclaim to you now what seemed like silence was a masterful strategy. What seemed to be abandonment was in truth a sacred safeguard. What appeared to be absence was in truth a masterful arrangement. Layers of profound depth, unwavering strength, remarkable maturity, and divine spiritual authority are being forged within you. I reveal only that which I consider worthy. I conceal what is not yet prepared to be revealed. And you, my child, bear a great burden, a divine burden that demanded patience to find its place. Had I unveiled you to the world prematurely, the weight of expectation would have surely overwhelmed you. You were not forged to endure just yet. Thus, I concealed you, not as a form of retribution, but as a means of fortification. You have traversed the wilds, not out of confusion, but with purpose. You were guided there, as I guided Moses through the wilderness, Joseph through confinement, David into the shadows, and Jesus into the quiet of solitude. I guided you, my treasured one. I've anointed you to carry my love. Share it with 3 broken hearts, and behold my peace surrounding them. I have been by your side throughout this entire journey. In every hushed moment, behind every sealed threshold, within every unrecognized offering, I was ever present. Not merely an observer from afar. I was laboring intimately, honing your voice, expanding your perception, intensifying your trust in me, rather than in accolades, stages, or displays. You have mastered the art of perceiving my voice in the faintest murmurs that escape the attention of the masses. You have forged a resilience that surpasses the limits of those who faltered. And now I proclaim to you, the concealed years were not in vain. They were the very essence of creation. You experience the profound sting of being unseen. Yet what remains unrecognized is that the veil of invisibility safeguarded your essence. It shielded you from seeking approval from those unworthy, for motives that do not align with your true essence. It spared you from crafting a persona rooted in mere visibility rather than the profound intimacy we share. Had the crowd laid eyes on you before your heart found its complete restoration, you would have bound your worth to their gaze. In the depths of my affection, I concealed you. I allowed you to flourish in solitude, where only I could witness the entirety of your transformation. I permitted your foundations to strengthen before any harvest was revealed. And now, the foundation is unyielding. You are now free from the need for approval. You are grounded in divine insight. This message transcends your fleeting moment. This is about you awakening to the truth that you embody the essence of the present. You embody the manifestation of my perfect timing, my boundless grace, and my divine influence in action. Beloved child, let my love radiate through your life, guiding the lost to hope. Together, with hearts wide open, we will bring peace, healing, and my everlasting strength. I am unhurried, embodying a serene presence. There is no delay whatsoever. All my actions resonate with the infinite, and the infinite is always on time. Your alignment has endured far beyond your awareness. But now the moment has arrived, and soon the environment shall follow suit. Yet one must first grasp that being concealed was not a misfortune, it was a divine promise. I concealed you to safeguard the sanctity of what I was creating within you. Allow me to express myself with utmost clarity. I have not forgotten you. I shall never yield. Even in the stillness of the heavens, my voice resonated over your existence. I was casting words into your destiny. I was orchestrating movements in the shadows. Though your eyes may not have witnessed the shift, I guarantee that all has been in constant motion. I have been meticulously crafting every event, every challenge, every obstacle into the precise tapestry I envisioned long before your existence. And now I am guiding you into the revelation. But first, I require your gaze to perceive with clarity. Cease the act of measuring your path against others. Cease the futile attempts to gauge your journey by deadlines that I never established. No longer shall you harbor resentment for the path I took to shield you. This is the moment when your essence transforms from doubt to true self-recognition, from anticipation to action, through resentment to empowerment. You stand at the forefront. You arrive at the perfect moment. You stand precisely in the place I require for the grand design that is about to unfold. Indeed, what I am about to unveil will astonish even you. What I crafted in the shadows is now ready to be revealed in all its glory. Your presence will be known without a word spoken. I shall proclaim your presence. I shall unveil the portals. I shall decree the appointments. I shall ensure that the appropriate eyes behold you at the perfect moment for the most justifiable reasons, not to elevate your essence, but to unveil my own through your presence. You have entrusted your foundation to me, and now I am crafting one for you that will stand unyielding against the trials of humanity. Your concealment has been temporary indeed, but eternity is not your fate. The destined moment approaches, and when it arrives, the reasons for the journey will be revealed in their full glory. What caused you to weep in such a manner? What caused the prolonged silence? The arena was being crafted not in the world beyond, but within your very essence. Child of the kingdom, you are a vessel of my divine purpose. I have been nurturing a timeless creation, and now it is poised to reveal itself. There is no need to struggle for acknowledgement. There is no need to pursue recognition. Remain by my side. I shall deliver everything in its perfect moment. You were concealed. You were shielded by divine forces. You have been immortalized, and now your true essence shall be unveiled. I wish to connect profoundly with your soul now. not the aspect of you that possesses the wisdom of words, nor the aspect that strives to maintain cohesion, but the true essence of your being, the aspect that continues to ponder whether I genuinely perceive, whether I truly understand, whether I still possess concern. It is known that you are cherished beyond measure. You have even endeavored to embrace it, yet a fragment of your essence remains shielded, reluctant, uncertain whether that love can endure the chaotic, more fractured chapters of your narrative. And thus you have persistently appeared to serve, to radiate joy, yet within you have borne the burden of being unseen, the pain of exclusion, the silent dread that you may have overlooked something, that maybe I advanced without your presence. But heed my words with utmost attention. I remain steadfast in my feelings for you. Your name has always commanded my attention. I shall always remember the words I uttered for you. You have not overlooked it. You were not overlooked. You were not ignored. As we traversed a time of deliberate obscurity, my intent was not to bring you harm, but to safeguard the sanctity that resides within you. Indeed, your heart has faced trials. The struggle between belief and exasperation weighed heavily upon you. You have cried out, I place my faith in you, though I am lost, and then swiftly pondered why there appears to be no unfolding events. The tension you faced only served to elevate your standing. It elevated you. It unveiled that beneath every inquiry, there lingered a trace of faith, and that trust is the foundation upon which I have been constructing my empire. Allow me to share my perspective on your essence. I perceive power in what you regard as hardship. I perceive belief where you perceive defeat. I perceive strength where you perceive fatigue. I perceive layers where others merely glimpse the exterior. Your value is not determined by the speed at which you move. Your posture reveals all that I need to know. Your stance has remained humble, accepting even in the face of injustice. It holds greater significance than you can imagine. You have bestowed upon me your reverence in seclusion. You have shielded your heart from the shadows of bitterness, even as your spirit faced exhaustion. You have embraced reverence over bitterness countless times, perhaps more than you realize. And I have witnessed every moment. You believe that your unwavering dedication went unseen despite the absence of gratitude from others. You believe no one witnessed the moment you chose to forgive once more, even while your heart remained tender. Yet I beheld it, and the heavens took note. Your unwavering loyalty has not gone unnoticed. Your faith remains unshaken, and now I desire you to draw even nearer, not to demonstrate worth, but to embrace abundance. Your perfection is of no consequence to me. I seek your divine approval. I seek your consent to draw you further into my essence, to address the aspects of your being that long for respite from their burdens, to infuse vitality into the realms where disillusionment has cast a shadow over your hopes. For indeed, there is still an abundance awaiting you, and you sensed it, did you not? A serene awareness that a transformation is imminent, that the concealment may soon cease, that perhaps all of this has been guiding us toward a greater purpose. Indeed, it has. Prepare yourself in every way, logistically, emotionally, spiritually, and in your relationships. My precious one, I've held you close from the beginning. Let my love quiet your fears and my hand guide you into the beauty of my kingdom. I desire your heart to be open once more. I desire your essence to be filled with anticipation once more. I seek to cleanse the remnants of rejection that have sought to linger in your presence. I seek to quiet the inner voice that proclaims you are too late, too flawed, too unreliable. Those are falsehoods, and I did not sow them. I shall uproot them now. Join me once more in this sacred space, not in turmoil, not in strain, but in tranquility. Speak to me as you once did, before trepidation silenced your expression. Weep if it is your desire. Embrace the stillness if you choose. I am here to guide you at your own pace. I have come to bring you back to your former glory. I am fortifying the very essence of your belief, not due to its shortcomings, but because I seek to elevate its power. You have transcended the limitations of the past framework. You have transcended your former self. The pleasures that once fulfilled you in earlier times now pale in comparison. And that is not an indication of defiance. It reflects a profound level of growth. I summon you to delve further, not as a consequence, but as a vow. I shall bestow upon you a vow at this very moment. What I have begun within you, I shall bring to completion. I am not the type who offers fleeting visions only to vanish into the void. I fulfill every endeavor I undertake, and I initiated a profound journey within you long ago. Something divine, something of you with my essence. You have sought to diminish its significance. You refer to yourself as merely faithful, as though that is insignificant. Yet it is loyalty that serves as the foundation of my dominions. Devotion is the essence that creates enduring legacy. Loyalty is my instrument to move empires. And you, my beloved, have remained steadfast through your frailties, through your quietude, through the depths of obscurity. Allow me to elevate your gaze now. Allow me to erase the sorrow that has grown all too common. Allow me to utter declarations that others have shied away from expressing. Your presence is acknowledged. You hold great importance. You are divine. Your tale has only just begun. The obscurity you faced was merely a prelude to your grand narrative. It was your divine creation, and the revelation that approaches will transcend mere recognition of your existence. It shall unfold as I am unveiled through your essence. Let us speak truthfully about suffering, not to reopen old wounds, nor to force you to revisit the battles you have already triumphed over, but to illuminate the truths your heart has long sought to express. Suffering has woven itself into the fabric of your path, not due to my detachment, nor from a desire to revel in your anguish, but because in a fractured realm, it is often through suffering that profound growth emerges. Your inquiries have been made repeatedly, each in your unique manner. Why must it cause such pain? And though I have witnessed everything, now I wish to guide you in perceiving it from my perspective. Your suffering has always held purpose. Your tale remains unblemished. It is divine. Comprehend this. Not every ounce of suffering originates from my being, yet all of it remains within my grasp. Some suffering arose from decisions that were not your own. Individuals have squandered their liberty. They uttered words that were beyond their place. They departed despite their vow to remain. They could not recognize your true worth. Others cast their afflictions upon you, and you embraced it fully, not due to any frailty, but because your love ran deep, for you believed with pure conviction, where you placed your faith entirely. And when those hopes shattered, the ache enveloped you, a heavy mist that refused to lift. You believed there was a flaw within you. You absorbed their actions as though they were a mirror of your very essence. Yet it was never meant to be. I have never allowed your essence to be tainted by their chaos. Your value was never determined by the way they treated your soul. The fracture that occurred was not born from my essence. Yet I stood witness to its unfolding. I witnessed the moment when you doubted your own strength to prevail. I sensed each tide of shame you endeavored to conceal beneath a facade of strength. I beheld your selflessness as you poured out your essence even when your reserves were depleted, and my heart ached alongside yours. Indeed, I shed tears, for I am not an aloof deity. I am acutely aware of pain. I bear it within you, and beyond that, I bear you aloft. Deception lurks within the grasp of pain. It reveals the solitude that envelops you. It shall forever resonate in this manner. What you have lost shall remain forever beyond your reach. Even in the shadows, I was engaged in actions beyond your perception. Dear one, I've chosen you to spread my love. Give it to 3 aching souls, and my peace will gently cover them. I was actively engaged, commanding the situation with purpose. I was sowing a seed within you. Profound understanding, heartfelt empathy, insightful knowledge, and a grand perspective. A voice that commands respect, forged through the fires of hardship. A blessing that bears a weighty price, forged in the quiet depths of grief. I do not bring forth suffering, yet I transform it into something greater, and I shall redeem yours. There exist facets of your essence that only trials can forge, not due to a lack of joy, but because joy untested is but a fleeting shadow. You have mastered the art of invoking the divine in the shadows. You have discovered the strength to rise even when the world overlooked your presence. You have mastered the art of sensing my essence, even in the absence of emotion. That is true belief. That is true wisdom. That is a true testament of identity forged in the flames. Behold, as I reveal the purpose behind it all, the wounds you bore, I am transforming them into wells of restoration. The tears you shed in solitude shall be transformed into a grand revelation for all to witness. What seemed like banishment was, in truth, a safeguard. I withheld your presence for a time, crafting something profound that would transcend the understanding of the ordinary. I was still safeguarding certain aspects of your essence, and in my boundless grace I shielded them from exploitation. Indeed, solitude enveloped you. Indeed, it seemed unjust. Yet, I remained by your side throughout that journey. And now the journey is transforming into a grand design. I have another revelation to share. Stillness. There were times when you called out and received no response, where your supplications appeared to ricochet off the heavens. In the realm where solutions eluded grasp and hope waned, yet my silence was never a forsaking. It was a divine assembly. I was guiding you to understand my essence beyond mere emotion. I was fortifying your foundation, and I was casting aside every deceitful whisper from your heart so that my voice could reign supreme. You have come to understand me on a deeper level. Not merely as a savior, but as a provider of life. Not merely a deity of fleeting instances, but a sovereign of the cycles of time. I understand you've witnessed others receiving the blessings you have sought in your heart. I understand the pain of honoring their triumphs while yearning for your own moment to shine. But I implore you now, do not perceive their blessing as your hindrance. I possess an endless supply of wonders. I shall not forget my promises. I remain unwavering in my focus. I act with purpose. The path before you carries immense significance. It required patience. It required a level of sophistication. It required a faith forged in the flames of creation. And now it is yours to behold. Your suffering has not been in vain. Your years have not been spent without purpose. What I have created within you is divine. It possesses a subtle elegance. It is but a whisper, yet it is indeed true. And the true essence will endure when the exterior diminishes. Truth shall uphold you when feelings falter. Authenticity will attract others to my essence beyond mere offerings. I have been executing that with unwavering precision all along, creating a timeless essence within you. Allow me to address the aspect of your being that remains in pain, the aspect that trembles at the thought of embracing hope once more. I am not requesting that you erase it from your memory. I command you to let go, not to overlook what transpired, but to bestow it upon me. You are not burdened with the responsibility of justice. You need not continue to demonstrate your endurance. There is no need to shield your heart as if it were an impenetrable stronghold. Allow me to enter. Allow me to restore you profoundly, not with haste, but with unwavering assurance. My healing transcends mere coverage and metamorphosis. You possess an unyielding strength. You are not beyond repair. It is not too late for your transformation. There is no need for you to express regret for the emotions that arose from your suffering. Your humanity is a marvel, and I cherish every aspect of it. Allow me to elevate the narrative, not obliterate it. Allow me to transform the pain into a force that sets you apart rather than letting it define your essence. You shall be recognized not for the trials that shattered you, but for the divine revival I bestowed upon you. And this transformation will be irrefutable. Behold the undeniable reality. Your suffering did not render you unworthy. It has deemed you worthy. It drew you nearer to my soul. It molded the essence of the oil. It refined the divine blessing. And now I summon it into existence, not as a mere recollection, but as a powerful force of action. Your restoration transcends your own being. It is meant for others. You are transforming into a sanctuary for the shattered, for you have experienced the depths of fracture yourself, and I place my unwavering faith in you to carry that burden because you have allowed me to mend you with sincerity. Inhale deeply now. There is no need to feign ignorance of the event. Have faith that my words continue to flow, that I am ever present, ever redeeming, and eternally by your side. As you start to perceive your pain in a new light, and your heart begins to awaken once more under the embrace of my love, the moment has come for me to unveil something you were unaware I had already set in motion. For in your secluded moments, as you waited, persevered, and blossomed, I was not merely mending your spirit. I was orchestrating the realization of every promise I have ever declared for you. You seek the unmistakable proof that my memory remains unyielding. Behold, I proclaim unto you, the omens are approaching. Thus, the transformation unfolds. My precious disciple, are you ready to follow me more closely and be filled with my unending light? I am not the divine being who plays with hope. I do not engage in conversation merely to provoke your feeling. I utter to manifest greatness, and every vow I have breathed into your essence, even those you cease to speak of, I have not overlooked. None have been nullified. My promises are unbreakable. Your performance holds no sway over them. They rely on my essence, and I speak only truth. I shall not forget. Once I have summoned something into existence, my resolve remains unyielding. Even now, I am orchestrating the unfolding of events. I am orchestrating dialogues. I am gently transforming souls. I am rearranging the cosmos, forging pathways, and crafting instances that are destined to intertwine with your compliance. This will come to you effortlessly. It shall seek you out. It may not appear as you envisioned, yet it will resonate perfectly with your true essence. And when it arrives, tranquility will affirm it. There shall be no struggle, no uncertainty, only pure understanding, my understanding. Allow me to present this in a practical manner. Observe the divine patterns unfolding before you. They shall reiterate so that you shall not overlook them. Words that resonate through the cosmos. Words that awaken a profound resonance within your soul. Inexplicable serenity in once turbulent realms. Visions that bear my essence. Verses that manifest at the perfect moment. Do not cast aside these matters. These are divine orchestrations. These are affirmations. I communicate with you in ways that transcend your understanding. Even interruptions will begin to resonate as grand invitations. Individuals will speak of locations, concepts, or chances that resonate with commitments you believed were long forgotten. The door may not burst open in a grand display, yet you will feel its presence, a beam of illumination, a change in the air, an instant when your very essence rises in reverence. When that moment arrives, seize it without a second thought. Advance toward it with unwavering conviction. Though fear may grip you and readiness may elude you, I shall stand with you in the dance of life. Acceleration shall also be present in the realm where time seemed to linger for ages. You shall witness swift transformations unfolding before your eyes. Doors swing wide, figures emerge, choices align with swift precision. It might seem daunting initially, but have faith in this truth. I shall not lead you into any endeavor for which you are unprepared. There is no need to impose your will upon anything. Remain attuned to the subtleties around you. Remain steadfast in your devotion. Remain steadfast in my decree. Allow tranquility to guide your path. Indeed, certain doors shall close as well, but do not interpret those closures as a denial. Some are celestial guidance. Some are my grace guiding you away from realms that would tarnish your true calling. Not every chance is your divine calling. Not every open platform is your sanctuary of liberation. I am honing your perception, guiding you to hear my direction amidst the clamor of your feelings. You are bestowed with the power to make your choices with great discernment. Not merely what is good, but what is divine. Commence the recording of your perceptions. Maintain a record of the patterns, the phrases, the scriptures, and the individuals I elevate. This shall be your eternal testament, and later you will reflect and declare, "The divine was guiding me all along." These signs will not only fortify your belief, they will quell your uncertainty. Prepare to witness the revelation of what I once softly declared. Allow me to express myself with utmost clarity. This marks the dawn of creation, not its conclusion. The bounty may not arrive in a single moment, yet the time has shifted. The aura surrounding your name has transformed. Beloved child, I have loved you since before time began. Rest in my peace, trust my voice, and I will lead you into the fullness of my promises. I summon you to step into the light, not with a roar, but with a subtle murmur that demands attention. A time for concealment is drawing to a close. The time of revelation is upon us. Recognition will come to you effortlessly. I shall position you precisely where your destiny awaits. I shall dispatch the perfect gaze to behold you. I shall bestow upon you my grace, not for the sake of accolades, but for the purpose of duty. Prepare yourself for the moment when those who once overlooked your brilliance start to awaken to your presence. When the uninitiated seek your wisdom, your perspective, your essence, do not allow arrogance to take hold. This transcends the need for approval. It is a matter of purpose. You have been chosen by my decree. This is divine. Stride forth with grace and reverence. Embrace it with honor and remain by my side throughout the journey. Some of what I vowed to deliver shall arrive swiftly. Some shall require even more time. Yet the distinction now lies in your mastery of patience. You possess the wisdom to trust. You possess the wisdom to distinguish between mere postponement and true progress, and that wisdom shall guide you unwaveringly. The promise transcends mere arrival. It marks the dawn of a profound reliance on my power. The more you let go, the greater your desire for my presence will grow, and I shall never restrain myself from you. As you step into this chapter, the signs will transcend the external realm, manifesting within your very essence. You will sense my presence awakening before the world transforms around you. You shall feel it within your very essence. That is the reason we stride forward in profound harmony. Now you're not merely requesting my movement. You shall move alongside me. The shroud is parting, a mist is lifting, and the light is piercing the darkness. What I vowed is on its way with unwavering resolve. Moment by moment, remain near, remain receptive, remain prepared. Your manifestations have already begun. You no longer await my presence. I am embarking on my journey now. Now that the promise has been reawakened and the signs have begun to surface, it is vital that you do not simply feel stirred. Embrace the path of unwavering belief, transcending fleeting emotions and momentary sparks of motivation. Profound, unwavering belief. For what I am ushering you into shall not be upheld by mere talent, intellect, or momentum. It shall be upheld by unwavering daily trust. You have sought the unveiling of what lies ahead. Yet I now urge you to embody the faith and the truths I have already imparted. This is a time of action and purpose, not solitude. This is the time for strolling in anticipation. Let us commence from this point. Faith transcends mere emotion. It is not a powerful wave of assurance in times of insight. It transcends the fleeting moments of emotional peaks or the allure of magnetic fervor. Faith is the serene choice you embrace with unwavering resolve each day. To trust in me beyond your fears, beyond your truths, beyond your previous encounters. It is the decision to root your essence in my words, rather than in the opinions or silence of others. And that choice shall now be your divine cadence. Begin your mornings in my presence, not merely as a ritual, but as an essential part of your existence. Before you grasp your device, before you glance at your agenda, allow me to restore your spirit. Even if it is merely a fleeting moment, allow me to be your inaugural voice. Join me in this moment. Proclaim my name with reverence. Welcome me into your mind before the whirlwind of your ideas takes flight. This is the way to dwell in the hidden sanctuary, not driven by feelings, but by purpose. I urge you to start vocalizing your prayers once more, not for show, but for the divine connection. Convey your thoughts to me in your unique expression. There is no requirement for grand eloquence. There's no need for formality. What you seek is pure truth. Share with me the depths of your emotions. Share with me the thoughts that perplex you. Welcome me into the realms of your existence that remain shrouded in mystery. The more you utter, the more wisdom you shall absorb. My essence answers to desire, not flawlessness. The greater your devotion and prayer, the more harmoniously your spirit shall remain. Belief requires nourishment. That signifies my decree shall be your sustenance each day. Not merely a fleeting indulgence, but the essential sustenance for your very essence. Open the Bible not merely to fulfill an obligation, but to immerse yourself in a profound dialogue. As you delve into your reading, pose the question, what message do you have for me today? And capture that insight on paper. Take your time. Allow a single verse to ground your spirit throughout the day. Revisit it under the cloak of night. Allow it to envelop your thoughts as you drift into slumber. My word breathes with vitality, bestowing upon you insight in the most unforeseen moments. Hear me well. Your mindset must evolve. Faith transcends the spiritual realm. It is divine. One cannot embody a revitalized essence while clinging to an unchanged intellect. Commence the mastery of every thought. When fear ascends, meet it with unwavering truth. When anxiety begins to spiral, command it to cease with the power of Scripture. Proclaim existence with fervor. Proclaim, divine presence surrounds me. Precious child, you are my vessel of love. Pour it into 3 hearts today, and my peace will flow like a river over them. I am ahead. I am seen. I stride with intention. I am protected. I am in harmony. These affirmations hold profound significance. They embody the essence of battle. The foe flourishes in the shadows. Shatter the stillness with my vows. Your belief should permeate every decision you make each day. I implore you to carve out a place for me amidst the mundane. Let my voice resonate in every decision, whether monumental or minute. Before you commit to new responsibilities, seek my counsel. Before you let your feelings take charge, take a moment to find me. Seize each moment with intention. Summon my essence to guide the way. And when you sense that subtle push, that deep assurance or tranquility, act upon it, even if it seems illogical. Submission is the manifestation of true belief. Remain ever vigilant to the world around you. Embrace the presence of those who elevate your essence. Sever ties with the distractions, dialogues, and surroundings that diminish your belief. One cannot seek tranquility while indulging the mind in divine disorder. Protect your thresholds, your sight, your hearing, your spirit. Be unwavering in safeguarding the creation within you. What you allow will flourish. Act with purpose. Exercise your judgment with great care and wisdom. Now let us discuss the essence of action. Belief devoid of action is lifeless. That signifies the necessity to embark on genuine, concrete actions, even in moments of uncertainty. Commence the act of writing once more. Commence your grand design. Commence the creation of that which I softly spoke to you in the secret realm. Initiate the call. Deliver the message. Prepare the realm. Begin with the resources at your disposal. I'm merely suggesting a few things for consideration. I command you to proceed with the next task. Faithfulness in the little matters opens the door to greater blessings. Do not linger for perfection to grace your path. Begin even when the discomfort lingers. I shall exhale upon that which you present. Indeed, certain steps may seem to carry a heavy price. They shall test the limits of your faith. They shall test your honor. Yet it is here that the oil yields in submission. Your next elevation awaits beyond the realm of discomfort and unwavering commitment, and I shall meet you there. Embrace your courage, for it is not the absence of fear that defines you. One must simply embrace the journey. I shall command the result. Simply take the leap. Another matter to consider. Gratitude fuels the essence of belief. Establish a daily ritual of expressing your gratitude for me vocally with unwavering consistency. Express your gratitude not merely for the visible, but for the unseen efforts I tirelessly undertake. Offer before me gratitude for the doors that have been sealed. Express gratitude for the weight. Express gratitude for the power, vitality, insight, and serene instances that grace your existence. Gratitude transcends mere etiquette. It is a divine harmony. It maintains the purity of your heart and the clarity of your vision. Allow me to elucidate, my dear one. The promise is undeniable. The transformation is unfolding. Yet should you attempt to bear it devoid of belief, its weight shall be burdensome. Belief does not eliminate the weight of challenges. It bestows upon you the power to transcend it. Stride forward with unwavering belief. Awaken with unwavering conviction. Choose with unwavering conviction. Find solace in belief. It is time to emerge from the shadows. Now is the moment to ascend and take action. Not through struggle, but with unwavering assurance. I stand beside you, precious child. I've appointed you to pour out my love. Speak to 3 weary hearts, and my peace will rest upon them. I stand before you unmatched. I reside in your essence. All that you require for the purpose set before you is already within your grasp. Now stride with divine confidence. Allow me to address you with utmost clarity. Not to your doubts, not to your past, not to your achievements, but to your essence, to the true essence of your being, the being that dwells beneath the veils, the being who has mastered the art of endurance in the stillness, to advance boldly through adversity, to serve with unwavering dedication, even in the shadows. Many have spoken of your essence and identity. Some of those words were spoken in the heat of passion. Others spoke without understanding, and some were left unspoken. And that silence crafted a profound tale within your heart. But now I quell every whisper that sought to confine you, every utterance that harmed, every void that molded your hopes. I am now the one who speaks above you, and what I decree is absolute. You transcend the events that have shaped you. You transcend the version of yourself that you crafted to escape suffering. You are not the shattered illusion that the world attempted to project onto you. You are beyond the fleeting doubts that invade your mind in moments of fatigue. You are not the burden of disappointment that you have concealed within. Transcend your history. You are beyond your setbacks. Your struggle does not define you. You belong to me from the very start. You have been distinguished. I saw you through every trial, every triumph. I wove you with purpose and design. I bestow upon you a power that remained hidden until the trials emerged. I infuse your essence with compassion, not for the purpose of exploitation, but to enable you to bear my heart within you. I instilled purpose within you, not for mere recognition, but to create profound change. I have chosen you not by the standards of mortals, but through the divine blessing of the cosmos. You transcend the mundane. You were never meant to be ordinary. I understand the struggle you have faced in recognizing your true worth. You have measured your journey against those of others. Your worth has been quantified through your output, your reactions, and your presence. Yet those measurements are flawed. They were never destined to shape your essence. Your essence is marked by your presence. My essence envelops you, resides within you, and graces you. That is what grants you immense strength. That is what sets you apart as the chosen one. That is what renders you formidable against the shadows. And that is precisely what the adversary endeavored to cloak with disgrace, with trepidation, with diversion. But now I am reclaiming the essence of your true self. I am mending the fractures in your self-image. I am dispelling the mist of uncertainty. I am once more securing your essence, not in the persona you have attempted to embody, but in the essence I crafted you to embody. This is merely a continuation, not the dawn of a new era. This is the unveiling of that which has eternally existed, the true essence of your being, the sacred version of yourself, the empowered you, the brave spirit that endured the trials, the one who prioritized faith over fleeting chances, the soul that continued to seek connection even in the quiet moments. That incarnation of you is the one I have long anticipated. Allow me to express this with utmost clarity. Your moment has not passed. You are right on time. You have not tarnished it. I do not dismiss you in your moments of vulnerability. Your purpose remains steadfast, even in moments of uncertainty. I never faltered in my purpose when you faltered. Your uncertainty has not diminished my resolve. Your errors have not altered my destiny. My power eclipses your darkest moments, and my purpose for your existence stands unwavering. You have harbored a fear that revealing your true self would drive others away, and if they understood the depths of your self-reflection, they would surely turn their back. Yet I do not turn my back. I charge you forth. I approach with purpose. I remain, and I behold all that unfolds. The uncertainties of the darkness, the inquiries of the mysteries, and I continue to declare your greatness, not due to your merit, but as I decree it. My love transcends mere concepts. It is the very essence of who you are, and I am crafting you anew upon it. Allow me to illuminate your true essence. You are cherished, not merely endured, not simply acknowledged, but profoundly celebrated. You are summoned, not for a distant time, but for this very moment. You possess immense strength, not due to an absence of fractures, but because I embrace what shatters. Your wisdom transcends mere intellect, for it is my spirit that resides within you. You are flawless, not due to your past, but through my grace. You are selected, not as a secondary option, not as a mere consideration, but as my foremost preference. Your strength lies in the potential within you to liberate others from their bonds. You are liberated, unshackled from the chains of shame, fear, and history. You are complete, for I encompass every void, every flaw, every inquiry. This is your essence. Beyond the whispers of culture, beyond the scars of pain, beyond the echoes of failure, only my voice shall shape your essence. And I declare, you belong to me, and you are prepared. Embrace your full stature. There is no longer a need for you to seek forgiveness for your power, your gentleness, your emotional depth, or your fervor. Every element I have bestowed upon you carries a divine significance. Your voice holds immense power. Your presence commands respect. Your words transform the essence of the soul. Your belief, unwavering, has the power to shift the very earth beneath you. Cease to undermine what I hold in reverence. Cease the act of molding yourself to fit the standards of others. I forged you to transcend the ordinary. I fashioned you for divine connection, and connection with me rejuvenates all things. Your unwavering assurance, your sharp insight, your boundless happiness, your serene tranquility. I shall not grant you a new identity. I am bringing forth the entity you have overlooked. From this moment onward, let each thought, every decision, and every step arise from that essence, free from fear, devoid of scarcity, rooted in truth, anchored in presence, and aligned with your true self. You stand revealed now, no longer concealed from the world or from your own essence. Your concealment served a purpose beyond understanding. Now you stride forth, unveiled alongside me. Now that you have awakened to your true essence, now that the falsehoods have been cast aside and the truth has started to flourish, It is time for me to guide you in embodying this reality each day. Identity transcends mere moments of encounter. It is a profound essence that shapes your very being. It is a treasure you guard, nurture, and strengthen through harmony, dedication, and divine connection. What I have imparted to you in this season of enlightenment must now be nurtured through closeness, adherence, and purposefulness. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I seek not merely a fleeting glance of your focus. I seek an eternity of sacred connection. Allow me to commence with this. Your spiritual life will flourish through deliberate intention and divine purpose. You shall select me with purpose time and time again, not to seek my affection, but to stay attuned to its presence. I am not summoning you to showcase your abilities. I summon you to join me in a divine alliance. There is much more I wish to accomplish in and through you, yet it shall demand the vastness of space, the stillness of silence, the focus of attention, and the depth of devotion. These are not divine expectations. These are summons to enlightenment. You cannot tread the path I have laid before you without my presence by your side. Commence with a sacred invocation, but not the kind of supplication that compelled you to conform. I seek simplicity, not elaborate language. I seek the essence of your true voice, the tool you wield when fatigue enveloped you, the one you summon in moments of uncertainty, the bearer of inquiries, transcending mere statements. Approach me at dawn, not out of a desire for telling, but because I yearn to be the initial whisper your soul encounters before the universe unfolds its symphony. Even if it's merely a fleeting moment, I shall take the lead. Address me first before you engage with others. Allow your initial reflections to be molded by my essence, free from the weight of expectation. And when you pray, engage with the divine beyond mere words. Hear me. I am expressing myself in ways you may not fully comprehend. I communicate with grandeur beyond mere dramatic moments. I utter words that resonate in the silence. I softly speak as you stroll through the morning light. I bestow clarity upon your endeavors. I manifest tranquility amidst turmoil. Listen closely, for clarity will come when you release your grip on the moment and allow your spirit to soar freely. Have faith in my guidance. Cease your attempts to impose enlightenment. Simply remain by my side, and enlightenment shall unfold. Now let us delve into the essence of attitude. You shall commence the vigilant observation of that which dictates your emotional realm. What you permit to dwell within your heart shall inevitably influence the choices you make. Bitterness shall be cast aside. Fear shall be cast aside. Self-pity shall be cast aside. These mindsets cannot accompany you on the journey ahead. Instead, adorn yourself each day with gratitude, hope, and courage. These are profound reflections. They are divine vestments. They are a shield. When shadows seek to encroach once more, meet them with gratitude. When the shadows of doubt arise, proclaim the light of truth. One does not require the burden of strength to traverse the path of power. You must align with my perspective even in moments of vulnerability. I summon you to cleanse your surroundings. This encompasses the essence of what you absorb, the sounds that resonate with you, the rhythm of your existence. One must not nourish the spirit with trepidation, rivalry, and clamor and anticipate enlightenment. Silence the clamor of distraction. Choose wisely what you consume, what you explore, what you engage with. Inquire within, does this nourish my essence or diminish it? You shall perceive the truth within you. The more you refine your inputs, the more distinctly my voice will resonate within you. This is not limitation, it is a shield. Behold my decree, your steadfast foundation each day. The Bible transcends mere guidelines. This is a vibrant exchange of thoughts. Upon its unveiling, my voice emerges. Take your time with it. Seize the moment without hesitation. Begin with the basics. Read it at dawn. A divine tale unfolds under the cloak of night. Take your time as you read. Pose your inquiries. Inscribe the passions that ignite your soul. Allow the text to unveil its essence to you. Let it face the challenge. Allow it to bring solace. Allow it to mold your perception of yourself, those around you, and the universe at large. Remain steadfast in my teachings, and you shall not wander astray. You shall remain steadfast, unyielding to the tides of emotion. I desire for you to internalize Scripture, not for show, but for strength. When the foe deceives, your words transform into a mighty weapon. When your emotions falter, the Word stands as your guiding star. Commence with a single verse each week. Proclaim it with authority. Ascribe it upon your reflective surface. Embrace it as an integral element of your expression. This is the path to reshape your thoughts and seize your power. You have been bestowed with the divine blade of the Spirit. Now master its power. Establish a sacred rhythm of rest, a moment, a fleeting day where you cast aside the clamor and find your way back to my essence. Silence your device. Embark on a stroll. Offer your reverence. Pen your thoughts. Embrace tranquility. You were not forged to operate endlessly. You were destined to find solace within me. Neglecting to create a sanctuary for rest will inevitably invite the chaos of stress to carve out a realm for collapse. Allow me to rejuvenate you every week. These moments are essential. They are of utmost importance. I desire for you to embrace fasting from time to time, not as a form of retribution, but as a means to achieve harmony. Fasting purifies the mind and spirit. It elevates the spirit. It serves as a powerful reminder to your body and your schedule that your spirit reigns supreme. Begin with the basics. Swiftly embrace a fast, a moment, a diversion. May it be a divine disruption. Do not fast merely for the sake of abstaining. Swiftly create space. Utilize that sacred space for devotion, for reverence, for contemplation. Prepare to be astonished by the clarity of my voice when you silence the chaos around you. Ultimately, remain in unity. Do not withdraw. Do not tread this path in solitude. I possess individuals with whom I desire to unite you, guides, companions, divine kin. Embrace the possibilities. Reveal the impact of my actions in your existence. Seek divine intercession. Extend your supplication. Inspire those around you. In the company of those who are also ascending, your own growth will accelerate beyond measure. Steel refines steel. Love expands infinitely when it is shared freely. Your requests for greater effort have been noted. I stand prepared, but now I beseech you, will you manifest the realm? Shall you create the beats that pave the way for greatness? Will you cherish the essence of being over the speed of movement? These instructions transcend mere tasks. They are summons to the realm of maturity, and the essence of maturity shall uphold the blessings I am poised to bestow. Remain steadfast. Remain steadfast. Remain by my side. All is on the brink of transformation, yet this is contingent upon your steadfast presence. Now heed my words closely, for this is the moment when I address not only your past and your journey, but also the path that lies ahead. This is the moment when the divine resonates within your existence, stirring with unmistakable force. This transcends mere continuation of what has come before. This is a celestial disruption, a sacred turning point, a visionary transformation. And I proclaim this with utmost clarity. What was concealed is now poised for revelation. What I have crafted in the shadows, I shall now unleash for all to behold. You are embarking on the dawn of the unveiling. You have felt it, have not you? A shift has occurred in the very essence of the atmosphere. You sense the weight of change in the air, the unease that stirs without reason, the expectation that defies description. That was reality. That was perfect harmony. Your essence has been answering what your intellect could not express. I have been softly declaring, prepare yourself, not merely to motivate you, but to equip you for what lies ahead. For the time of concealment is transforming into a time of illumination, and not merely in theory, but in reality, in action, in existence. Prepare to witness manifestations in the physical realm that echo the divine breakthroughs already bestowed upon the spiritual plane. The barriers that once stood firm are now yielding. The bonds that once seemed unyielding are now yielding to a gentle embrace. The chances you believed were gone are returning to you once more. Yet this moment you have transformed. This time you bear the burden of greatness. This time you bear the essence of vitality. This time you stride forth not as one yearning for selection, but as one already bestowed with divine favor. I am ushering you into realms you never sought, dialogues you never orchestrated, summons you never anticipated. And all of this is by design. This is the manifestation of desires you believed were overlooked. This is the unveiling of promises that have ripened in the depths of obscurity. Your moment awaits you unblemished and ready to be seized. You are being prepared for it. And now that the foundation is firmly established, the harvest is being summoned forth. But heed my words with great attention. This release transcends the mere act of entering. It's about the greatness that awaits you. I am bestowing upon you a new assignment. I am amplifying your dominion. I am expanding your influence. I am stirring the latent powers within you. Divine foresight, restorative touch, guidance for authority, tactics for transformation, innovation for sovereign impact. Everything is ascending at this moment. You shall start to perceive my voice resonating within you, revealing a clarity beyond your previous understanding. You shall possess the wisdom to speak, the grace to act, and the insight to react. You possess certainty now. You are under divine guidance. There shall be a swift surge forward. What once required eons shall now unfold in mere months. What appeared to be held back will manifest with divine grace. But listen closely. Comfort does not equate to the lack of struggle. It is the embodiment of elegance. I am bestowing celestial blessings upon your journey, granting you favor among others, unforeseen abundance, and timely affirmations. Your actions speak for themselves. You shall stand unwavering in the purpose I have bestowed upon you. I shall be your voice. I shall ready the souls of those destined to embrace your gifts, and I shall shield you from those who remain blind to my actions. You stride into greatness, accompanied by the divine. I am dispatching individuals to accompany you on your journey. Individuals of purpose, individuals of insight, individuals who grasp the journey and respect your rhythm. Some connections will emerge with great intensity, yet they will resonate with a sense of familiarity, as if a sacred bond is being revived. Have faith in the wisdom your soul reveals. These are not mere distractions, they are threads of fate, and together you shall forge the vision I have cherished for your life throughout the years. Indeed, there shall be opposition. Not all will grasp the essence. Not all shall partake in the festivities, yet you must keep in mind, they were blind to the concealment. They were untouched by the weight of it all. They remain unaware of the trials endured to maintain this unwavering stance. Indeed, I shall and I will uphold your honor with unwavering strength. Your name shall be immortalized. I shall protect your journey. There is no need for vengeance. No explanation is necessary. Continue your journey with unwavering determination. Continue to follow the command. Continue your reverence. A fruit shall proclaim its truth. The essence shall unveil what the mortal form conceals. Embrace the moment and take action now, not from trepidation, but with unwavering confidence. Complete the project with divine precision. Summon the individual. Present the concept. Unleash the vision. Unleash the vastness. Seize the moment without hesitation. Advance with unwavering conviction. I shall exhale upon it. And as you advance, I shall expand beyond measure. In your submission, I shall reveal. Your faith shall be met with my unwavering provision. All is prepared, and now you too have ascended. Your days of uncertainty are drawing to a close. Your days of diminishment are behind you. Your presence was concealed for a purpose, yet you are no longer shrouded in obscurity. Your presence is acknowledged, you are chosen, you are empowered, and you are enveloped in my essence. This is your liberation, this is your revelation, this is your time to shine. Behold my grace in motion. Now, my dear, calm your thoughts, calm your spirit. This is not the moment for deeper comprehension. This is the moment for you to embrace. For what lies ahead transcends mere strategy. It cannot endure solely through discipline. It shall not be borne by mere mortal strength or toil. It shall be upheld by my essence. I desire for you to recognize my existence in a profound way. I desire for you to be a sanctuary for my essence. You have entered a realm of divine purpose. Yet without the guiding force of the Spirit at your core, even the most powerful drive will ultimately result in exhaustion. And my affection for you is so profound that I cannot allow you to ascend in purpose without being firmly anchored in the present. I desire to encounter you in this moment, not through a lesson, nor a compilation of tasks, but simply as I am. This is where I, the Supreme Being, draw nearer than your inquiries, more profound than your feelings. I am not requesting you to act at this time. I seek not for grand, eloquent supplications. I desire the essence of you that remains trembling, filled with doubt, unrefined, and in the process of mending. I desire to immerse you not merely in concepts, but in essence, not solely in doctrine, but in existence. I desire to envelop your essence, your musings, your very presence. I desire to linger. The Holy Spirit is a divine presence to embrace and a truth to understand. He exists within me, intertwined with your essence, and has always been close at hand. From the instant you uttered your first affirmation, even in your most fragile state, He came forth and has stayed ever since. You have not always been attuned to His voice. You have questioned the authenticity of His voice. You have pondered the depths of your solitude. Yet He has always been present, not anticipating your flawlessness, but yearning for your presence. And now you exist in your full glory. Allow me to reveal the magnificent workings of the Spirit that shall unfold in this forthcoming season. Initially, He shall commence the transformation of your inner realm. The clamor, the unease, the turmoil that has resided within your heart, He is calming it. A transformation in your thoughts shall soon unfold. In the realm of unyielding pressure, tranquility shall emerge. Where swirling questions have lingered, clarity shall emerge, illuminating the path like the dawn's first light. This is not something you must strive to attain. This is an offering of your will. Extend an invitation to Him each day. Proclaim, Holy Spirit, renew my spirit once more, and it shall be done. You shall come to perceive Him in extraordinary manners, in dialogues where enlightenment strikes unexpectedly, and sacred moments of devotion where words transcend the lips and resonate within the soul. In reverence that resonates profoundly, more substantial, enveloped in tranquility. This is reality, pure and undeniable. This is destiny at play. This is the divine essence residing within you. Embrace it fully. Refrain from dissecting it. Do not seek to attain it. Simply allow it to unfold. My essence is free from disorder. He arrives with unmatched strength and profound insight. He shall commence the divine process of restoring you from within, radiating outward to locations where wounds festered, where silence reigns supreme. He shall address the chambers of your spirit that you have long neglected, and it shall not be burdensome. It shall be tender. The tears may flow, but the memories shall rise to the forefront. Do not flee. Remain by His side. Allow Him to share in your suffering until it loses its grip on you. This is the kind of healing that elevates you, revealing not a mere imitation of another, but the complete essence of your true self as it was destined to be. Transformation shall take on a new visage as well. It shall encompass more than merely ceasing certain actions. It shall revolve around the essence of your transformation. Bitterness shall find no place within you any longer. That sarcasm wearing the guise of a facade. That fear is no longer a part of your lexicon. That compromise does not resonate with your spirit. That's not you exerting your full potential. That is the essence, revitalizing your true self from the depths of your being. There will be no need for you to persuade yourself to transform. Your transformation awaits, for my presence will elevate you. Indeed, the essence shall awaken extraordinary abilities. True treasures, neither mimicry nor mere display, nor taken from another's divine purpose. These are the extraordinary manifestations of my essence, crafted solely for you. You shall start to perceive events before they unfold. Insight. Your dreams will unfold with exquisite detail and divine foresight. Your words will resonate, and the air will thrum with power, my essence flowing through you. You shall communicate in a divine dialect, a sacred expression of intercession, free from chaos. You shall bring tranquility to spaces brimming with strife. This is the essence of being chosen by my spirit. Yet the most profound sign of change lies beyond the gaze of others. In your serene moments, a profound sensation starts to awaken within you. You shall rise not burdened by fear, but filled with anticipation. You shall confront choices not in turmoil, but with serenity. You shall encounter strife, yet rather than falter, you will stand firm. For you shall recognize the divine presence within you, not merely as a guest, but as a true inhabitant. And when the essence becomes your foundation, all transforms. Commence the nurturing of this bond at once, not in fleeting extraordinary instances, but within the cadence of your everyday life. Summon the essence as you rise, as you toil, as you choose, as you articulate. His influence will start to manifest before your very eyes, not due to an unexpected surge in strength, but because you have created space. You are surrendering, and the more you surrender, the more you evolve. This is not a transformation of conduct. This is divine transformation. Allow this truth to permeate your being. At this moment, you possess immense strength. You are surrendered. In that stance, your strength surpasses your own understanding. Hell trembles before the one who strides in complete devotion to my essence. For such a being is impervious to manipulation, immune to deception, and unshaken by earthly desires. You stand as a formidable force against the shadows, and that person is you. Allow me to conclude this moment with this undeniable truth. What I have concealed within you is now being unveiled through your essence. What I shall undertake next will transcend mere strategy. They shall emanate from existence, from unity, from the essence, and you shall journey beside me each day, not through struggle, but with passion. Your presence was concealed for purpose. Now you are imbued with a grand destiny. My child, inhale deeply at this moment. Allow your shoulders to ease into tranquility. Allow your thoughts to ease into tranquility. Allow your essence to embrace the truth of the moment that has unfolded. This was beyond mere instruction. This was not merely a speech. This was a celestial encounter, a moment eternally cherished in my heart, patiently awaiting the precise moment your spirit would be prepared to embrace it. And now it is done. You were right on time. Your thoughts were not mere illusions. This was indeed true. You have traversed the depths of existence, enduring trials, embracing hope, experiencing renewal, and uncovering profound insight. And now you stand transformed, not due to a sudden shift in your surroundings, but because you have transformed. Your vision sharpens with divine clarity. You perceive my essence with greater clarity. You know your true essence, and above all, you recall your true identity. You belong to me completely, without hesitation, for all time, and that truth shall guide you forth into each subsequent stride. You shall no longer ponder, why was I concealed? For now the truth is revealed to you. You were concealed for restoration. You were concealed to be ready. You were concealed For what I entrusted to you required time to develop, free from distractions, free from scrutiny, free from external influence. And now that you have been shaped in silence, you are prepared to emerge with power. Not power that arises from action, but power that emanates from being. You have transformed since the inception of this dialogue, not due to the transformations in your surroundings, but because the essence within you has evolved. Serenity reigns where turmoil once thrived. Illumination has descended, banishing the shadows of uncertainty. Confidence ascends as the shadows of insecurity fade from your voice. I did not merely offer you solace. I have summoned you to fulfill my will. I have brought you back to the essence of your being. What shall unfold next? Now you stride with confidence, free from fear and doubt, moving with the unwavering grace of one who understands their divine purpose. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I do not diminish you. Cease the doubts about your timing. Cease the need for contrition regarding your journey. The oil once confined to secrecy is now poised to pour forth into the world. However, do not misinterpret this upcoming season as a summons for excellence. It is a summons to ongoing unity. I have no desire for your platform. Your presence is desired. I shall handle the remainder with utmost precision. When you encounter obstacles, recall my words. When uncertainty seeks to murmur once more, ground yourself in this very instant. When ancient echoes attempt to resurrect denial, silence them with unwavering truth. You transcend their words. You are beyond the confines of the suffering that sought to define you. You are not the one whom fear has wrongfully blamed. You exist as I declare you to be, and I declare you are prepared. This is merely a stepping stone in your journey. This marks the dawn of your unwavering submission to the collective will. Your unwavering devotion in the hidden sanctuary has been remarkable. You have borne the weight of quiet capitulation. Now I am unleashing a wave of influence upon the world. You shall witness my presence in realms you believed to be still. You shall discover bliss in realms you believed were forever closed. You shall create. You shall unleash, you shall speak, you shall guide the way, not to dazzle, but to liberate others. Remain anchored in my essence. Remain in harmony with my essence. Remain steadfast in the truth, and I shall guide you through every threshold, every conflict, every triumph that now reveals itself. There is no need for haste. You need not demonstrate. Remain by my side. My presence shall suffice. And now I bestow upon you a singular command. Bestow your thoughts in the space below, not for the sake of others, but for your own greatness. Seize this moment. Describe the transformation that occurred. Transcribe the words that reached your ears. Proclaim the essence of your unveiling. This transcends mere interaction. It is the awakening. Let your comment be your sacred offering. Let it be the space where you declare, I have heard the call and I am advancing. I will embrace the messages that resonate within. I always do. You were concealed for a reason. Now you are unveiled for a purpose. Amen. My dear one, lend me your ear from the outset. Your worth remains untouched by their actions towards you. You have traversed the cycles of time with unwavering devotion in your heart. Your intentions were noble. Your essence was unbound. And yet you were overlooked. Your efforts were unparalleled, yet they remained in the shadows. Your words were pure, and yet they fell on deaf ears. Your unwavering loyalty was met with indifference. You delivered tranquility and were greeted with stillness. And in the midst of that journey, despite your relentless pursuit, a whisper within you started to question whether your significance was as profound as you once believed. But today, I declare, you have always been seen by me. You were never cast aside in the celestial realm. You have been selected with purpose for all time and without question. You have endured trials that surpass the understanding of many. They beheld fleeting visions of your outer realm, yet they remain blind to the sacrifices you made to continue your journey. You have given your all, even in the face of exhaustion. You have uplifted others, all the while yearning for someone to breathe vitality into your own spirit. You have arrived, despite being unnoticed, despite your words being silenced. When your name was omitted from the list, I witnessed everything unfold. Not only did I witness it, but I also meticulously documented it. Not out of a desire for vengeance or to unveil truths, but because I hold in reverence the loyalty that many overlook. What this realm has overlooked, I shall now exalt. What they failed to see, I shall now wield, and not in a far-off time. The journey's acknowledgement commences now. Allow me to guide you to a time long past, not for suffering, but for enlightenment. The pain of that silence cut deep, for you sought not the gaze of others. You sought recognition. You never sought adoration. You merely sought recognition. A yearning is not a flaw. It's a profound sense of self-assurance. I fashioned you with that desire, not for others to satisfy it, but to lead you back to me, the one who perceives all in its entirety. Your identity should not be shaped by the fleeting approval of others, and that is precisely why I allowed certain doors to remain shut. That is the reason I permitted the stage to be postponed. That is precisely why I proclaimed, "Not yet," when you were poised to take flight, not to inflict harm, but to mend what would have crumbled beneath the weight of expectation. You shall remain in memory eternal that transcends mere words. That is a truth enshrined in the cosmos. I have observed your ascent from the depths of obscurity, adoration in solitude, thus in silence. And I want you to understand that such a life is never in vain. The moments when you felt unseen by others transformed into the sacred spaces where I unveiled my essence to you with profound clarity. And now, since you have mastered the art of serving in the shadows, I can bestow upon you power that will not tarnish your spirit. I can elevate you to a realm where your voice resonates, and you shall not alter your essence merely to satisfy the crowd. I can position you in a realm where all heed your words, and you shall not be swayed by the allure of validation, for you have already traversed the path of existence without it. You are whole, regardless of their choice to overlook you. You stand unshaken, for their disbelief does not define your worth. What was overlooked by others was safeguarded by my hand. I shielded you from premature recognition, allowing your foundations to strengthen profoundly. Your essence shall rise above mere superficial validation. I summon you not because others recognize you, but because you have always been ready in my sight. Let me address the burden you've carried, the feeling that your unwavering dedication has amounted to nothing, that your compliance hasn't brought forth your aspirations, that your moments have slipped into oblivion. They have not. The divine realm measures in ways beyond earthly comprehension. I don't gauge value by mere appearances or quantify purpose through platforms. I assess through loyalty, the state of your spirit, the clarity of your intentions, and your readiness to follow my guidance, even when it demands everything and offers no assurances. That is why I proclaim this word now, for the moment is shifting. This message transcends mere comfort. It is a call to greatness. I am elevating your history to a realm beyond simple acknowledgement, unleashing your next. I proclaim in the realm of the spirit what has already been decreed in the heavens. It's time for you to stride forward, not with regret, but with commanding presence. The time of unseen wonders draws to a close. The moment of enlightenment has arrived. You shall remain in eternal memory. You are being elevated to your rightful place. You are not overlooked. You are safeguarded. The journey I have guided you through, filled with pauses, confusion, and obscurity, was not retribution. It was the divine orchestration of readiness. Prepare to witness the manifestation of your stillness. Indeed, the impending breakthrough will transcend mere progress. It will resonate with divine retribution. Not the kind that shatters, but the kind that mends what was lost that reveres what was quietly nurtured. You shall be astounded not merely by the swiftness of change, but by the flawless harmony of timing. Every element I cast aside has paved the way for the greatness I am about to bestow. All who departed cleared the path for those in harmony with your divine mission. Every setback has purged the unnecessary, making way for what is to come. No, you are not being raised to prove anything to those who overlooked you. Your brilliance remains unacknowledged by them, yet the truth of your insight stands unwavering. You are being placed in this role because my choice was divine, and that alone suffices. Divine endorsement is your bedrock. It shall sustain you as you traverse the thresholds I will unveil. Rise within, not in arrogance, but in tranquility. You are a force that has transcended the ordinary, an individual destined for greatness, chosen for a purpose beyond mere acknowledgement, beyond simple accolades, for a sacred mission. Now that the moment has arrived, the divine is proclaiming what the world sought to overlook. Your memory remains eternal. You are being prepared for greatness. I wish for you to grasp this with utmost clarity. In this very moment, I have witnessed each instance where your essence was disregarded, where your impact was downplayed, and where your voice was silenced. I witnessed the precise moments when you chose silence, embodying profound understanding. And I also witnessed your silence, a testament to your weariness. I have always seen them clearly apart. I beheld the instances when you chose to bestow your grace upon one who overlooked your worth. I witnessed the evenings when you engaged in fervent supplication, not for your own sake, but for those around you. Even amidst your own pain, I held every moment in reverence. While others may gauge your worth through the lens of visibility, reaction, or applause, I have always seen beyond that. I gauge from within. I behold the unwavering nature of your affirmation, the profoundness of your empathy, and the significance of your spirit. I understand the depth of your sacrifice in realms that failed to recognize the price you paid. And while others may have turned their backs without a second glance, I remained steadfast. I captured the moment. I recalled, your presence has always commanded my focus effortlessly. I never demanded your volume or your affection. Your significance transcends any list or display. It is inherent and undeniable. I stood by your side when the air was frigid, when acknowledgement failed to arrive, when the assistance you provided went unacknowledged. I have always remained steadfast by your side. The tears you wept in solitude were always destined to find their way. They hold immense value in my heart, not out of delight in your pain, but because each one holds a fragment of a heart that remains unyielding. You hold that esteemed place in my heart, the being who remains gentle even in the face of misinterpretation, the one who continues to choose me even when my presence isn't felt. The presence that endures unwavering when every part of you urges retreat. That is not a sign of frailty. That is divine power, true wisdom. Allow me to share my thoughts on your essence. Your unwavering dedication shines brightly even in the absence of recognition. Your integrity shines through, undeterred by the potential loss of power. Your compassion shines brightly even in moments of weariness. You remain unwavering amidst the chaos that surrounds you. You stand resolute, unyielding in the face of fear's attempts to silence you. Your intentions shine brightly, even amidst the shadows of misunderstanding. Your beauty captivates me, not for your creations, but for the essence of your being and the shadows of solitude. This is not mere praise. This is me awakening you to the truth that has slipped from your grasp. You have faced the shadows not due to a lack of value, but as part of a grand design to empower you to embrace your true self, independent of others' validation. You have flourished in silence, unseen by the masses, growing and evolving in ways that only the divine could perceive. And now I declare unto you, you have not fallen behind. You have been evolving. This is the reason you have sensed the tension, for your essence senses a transformation, yet your inner being recalls the sting of neglect. You have faced the challenge of aligning the vow I made with your present circumstances. You have inquired within, when shall my moment arrive? And though the inquiry arrived with anguish, it also bore a sense of clarity. You never sought the spotlight. You sought the essence of completion. You inquired whether my words still hold true, and I respond to you in this moment. Indeed I have. Indeed I continue to do so. Indeed the moment approaches with great certainty. Before I guide you onward, I require you to immerse yourself in something far more profound than mere calling. I require you to embody your true essence, not the persona you show to the world, but the essence of your true self that resonates with me. Not the iteration that receives adulation, but the iteration that communes in quietude, that embraces the unknown, that pardons amidst suffering, that perseveres even when the urge to rest is overwhelming. I am elevating a version of you to new heights. Now I beckon you not to exert more effort, but to draw nearer, to return to the serene place where your essence recalls what the clamor of existence seeks to obscure. I shall bring back your rhythm, your voice, your perspective. I wish to elevate you from a state of protection to one of unity. Embrace the power of acceptance. Cease the endless contemplation of each space. No longer will I diminish to fit into the confines of others' expectations. I crafted you with purpose. I crafted you for greatness, and the very aspects of you that others struggled to comprehend, I deemed them sacred. You are already worthy of selection as you are. You always have been. All I request is that you hold it in your memory. Allow me to be the architect of your journey. Allow me the honor of speaking first. Allow me to guide you before you take your next step. Allow me to reiterate time and again, if required, that while the earth may overlook, the heavens take note. What they overlooked, I preserve. Their judgment is far too divergent. I perceive it to be precisely correct. You are intricately woven into the very fabric of my design. You arrive precisely when you are meant to. You possess everything you need. You are seen in all your glory. You stand exalted. You ascend in matters that none can hinder, not due to the eyes that beheld you, but because of the force that dispatched you. Approach and take your place beside me. Do not approach me with a list of tasks. Approach with a heart unbound. Allow me to guide you toward enlightenment once more. Allow me to cleanse the remnants of denial. Allow me to ease the weight you have been shouldering of constantly needing to demonstrate your worth. One's worth is not defined by their output. One does not require accolades to heed the call. Your presence is not required for my will to be fulfilled through you. You may have been overlooked by the world, yet you have eternally been favored by the divine, and that truth shall propel you onward from this moment forth. As your heart stirs with newfound vitality, as your essence stands strong and my words fill the void that lingered for ages, I feel the pull to return, not to revisit past sorrows, but to illuminate the areas where your suffering has clouded your vision. For far too long, you have viewed certain events as if they were tainted by rejection and injustice. And while what you encountered was genuine and excruciating, I wish to reveal the vastness of what transpired beyond the veil of your perception. Your suffering does not signify my departure from you. It was not a consequence of any misdeed on your part. It was a necessary part of the journey I embraced, not to cause you pain, but to cultivate within you a profound magnificence that superficial encounters could never achieve. I witnessed the solitude you endured, the pain that arose from pouring your heart into something only to be met with apathy. I observed your unwavering commitment to those who remained oblivious to the depths of your sacrifices. I witnessed the profound impact of your name's absence. Your endeavor went unnoticed, your devotion went unreturned, and I stood my ground. I was fully present in those moments. I stood at that very moment, quiet indeed, yet engaged, near, aware, purposeful, not detached from your suffering, but moving through it to draw forth something everlasting. You were always held in the embrace of unwavering presence. You were being molded into greatness. One must recognize that suffering in its essence does not possess divinity. Yet when pain yields to my will, it transforms into something divine. It transforms into the sacred foundation upon which humility, endurance, and compassion are forged. And you granted me the ultimate gift. In your moments of inquiry, in your times of exasperation, even when the urge to retreat and isolate was strong, you chose to bring it forth to me. And I revered that. For each time you opted not to harden, you bestowed upon me greater opportunities to shape and create. With each act of forgiveness, I anointed your heart with the finest oil. Each moment you offered in silence, I gathered as a treasure for the future. Each moment you embraced the tension, I bestowed upon you a sense of power. Your suffering, though unnoticed in the moment, transformed into a foundation, not for mere display, but for profound spiritual significance. You have traversed the depths of inner turmoil that transform one's perception of self, and thus we embarked on this journey side by side. For had you emerged into the light before the healing commenced, your identity would have been forged in the fires of survival, shaped by the need for approval and anchored in the illusions of false affirmation. And those things cannot bear the burden of my destiny. Indeed, I granted permission for the pruning to take place. Indeed, I embraced the disappointment. Indeed, I allowed them to depart, not due to a lack of worthiness, but rather because your value was too great to leave unhealed. What seemed like abandonment was, in truth, my divine act of creating space for transformation. I had the power to end the pain, yet my aspirations soared towards a realm of profound significance. I sought completeness. I perceived the instant you sensed neglect. I remember the moment you expressed, "If you are watching, why does it seem like nothing ever shifts?" I heard that plea loud and clear. I have received it, and I have taken action. Not as you envisioned, but as you truly required. I began the process of eliminating deceptive dependencies. I started to challenge the revered figures you had created. I allowed the stillness to linger, inviting your senses to align with my hushed tones, transcending the clamor of existence. You were not facing retribution. You were undergoing a transformation of the highest order. You have inquired about the reasons behind the sudden conclusion of relationships that once seemed so perfectly aligned. Why did some doors swing wide and then crash closed? Why did the opportunities that appeared divinely ordained suddenly vanish into thin air? Behold, my response has arrived. Not all that appears splendid brings forth vitality. I beheld what was beyond your sight. I perceived the concealed intentions, the delicate concessions, the enduring price to pay. I took action because you requested to be included in my will. And at times, my resolve required me to extract you from the bonds your heart had formed. That was painful, yet it also delivered you. Much of the suffering you faced was not even a reflection of your own being. It was about the creation I envisioned through you. Individuals are approaching who will find solace in your wounds. They shall not seek one who has walked a flawless journey. They will seek an individual who has traversed the flames, yet retained their gentle spirit. That is the weight you bear now. Profoundness, authenticity, insight. Your presence alone commands tranquility, a silent strength that resonates in every corner of the space you enter. That is supreme command, and that is what I was shaping within your suffering. As I embark on the journey to mend what has been shattered, I urge you to perceive it anew, to embrace the season that once seemed like a void with reverence. Reflect upon your journey and understand that every moment has served a purpose. Even in your moments of mere existence, I was crafting a solid base beneath you. Each quiet affirmation transformed into a powerful seed, and every seed is on the brink of flourishing. Your sacrifice has been made, and now the rewards shall flow forth. You are not defined by the events that transpired. You embody the essence of my actions. The rejection did not diminish your worth, it deemed you worthy. The stillness did not hinder your progress, it enriched your essence. The suffering did not shatter your spirit, it anointed you with resilience. Now that you possess that essence, you are prepared to enter spaces you once believed were beyond your reach. Not with arrogance, not with bitterness, but with serene command. For you have come to understand your true essence, not due to their affirmation, but because I unveiled it. That is the reason I have guided you to this point. That is the reason I am articulating my thoughts with such clarity now. For the time of salvation has arrived, and I am restoring not only your future, but also your past. The moments that seemed like distractions will reveal themselves as the undeniable evidence that I have always been guiding your path. You shall transcend mere healing. You shall guide others toward their restoration. You shall ascend beyond all limits. You shall elevate those around you. You shall proclaim with authority. Your heart shall resonate through every utterance. I do not request that you erase the anguish. I implore you to grant me permission to utilize it now, that you recognize the significance of your suffering, that your rejection did not define your value, and that your silence was not a form of retribution. The moment has come for me to unveil the grand design I have meticulously crafted in the shadows. For I have not merely mended your wounds, but have also crafted a realm of wonders in your presence. Authentic wonders, celestial marvels, experiences yet to grace your vision as they await completion. And now, as you rise, restored and firmly rooted in your true essence, I shall gradually unveil the mysteries with purpose and clarity, revealing to you the wonders I have been crafting in the shadows of your perception. There are vows I uttered to you that you believed had faded away, lost in the passage of time, as nothing transformed. There are declarations I made over your existence that you ceased to invoke as they seemed distant from the realm of possibility within your essence. I planted dreams that you concealed, not out of surrender, but because the weight of waiting became overwhelming. Yet my resolve has remained steadfast. Beloved, if my message has touched your heart, let it dwell richly within you. Show your love and faith. Press that like button and glorify my name. I hold steadfast to every word I uttered. What you believe to be entombed remains vibrant, pulsating with life, and destined for realization. And the season you are entering now will be defined by undeniable signs that my words were not merely a fleeting moment of inspiration. It was a proclamation of fate. You shall start to perceive a shift, not in feelings, but in the very essence of your spirit's journey. People will begin to re-enter your life, not to hinder your progress, but because I have now perfected both you and them for a sacred purpose. Conversations shall possess profound significance. Environments shall resonate with a new essence. Opportunities shall unfold before you, not through relentless pursuit, but as a testament to your readiness to embrace them. You shall discover yourself within chambers you never sought to traverse. Doors will swing wide, revealing paths you never sought. In each of those moments, hold fast to the truth that this is no mere happenstance. This is who I am. Observe the divine intricacies at play. I communicate beyond mere sermons and melodies. I communicate through echoes, through subtle affirmations, through a mantra that resurfaces, through an unexpected utterance from another that aligns perfectly with your deepest desires. These are not mere coincidences, these are omens. I shall elevate your awareness, not for endless analysis, but to empower you to proceed with unwavering confidence. I shall illuminate sacred verses for you, guide you towards remarkable individuals, and awaken thoughts you believed were forgotten. Heed their path, heed the call, embrace the journey. I shall affirm it as you proceed. Some of the signs shall manifest through upheaval, Not every transition will unfold effortlessly. Prepare to be astonished by what I choose to eliminate. Individuals may choose to withdraw without explanation. What you believed would flourish may start to unravel. Remain calm. These are indeed manifestation. I am not imposing any consequences upon you. I am shaping your journey. I am creating an expanse of purity. I safeguard the essence of purity. What I choose to release now paves the way for the enduring essence I am about to manifest. If it departs, have faith that it was never destined to bear the burden of your future. Let us delve into the essence of fulfillment, for it shall not arrive in a singular instant. I traverse in phases, in depths, in rhythms of elegance. Yet one truth shall shine forth. The essence of your existence shall transform. The burdens you have borne for ages shall start to fade away. The haze that once shrouded your choices shall begin to dissipate. There will be transcended insight, not merely regarding your destination, but concerning your transformation. This transcends mere promise. It is a journey of metamorphosis. I shall not yield to your whims to fulfill your cravings. I bestow upon you what I vowed, for you are prepared to handle it with insight, elegance, and deep respect. Provision is an essential aspect of this divine fulfillment. Anticipate the arrival of resources, surprising yet punctual, beyond mere finances, encompassing connections, feelings, and tactics. The things you once lacked shall now come to you, not as a mere reward, but as a manifestation of your alignment with the universe. You did not pursue the vow, you pursued me with relentless fervor, and now the vow shall pursue you relentlessly. You shall witness affirmation through tranquility. There will be choices you embrace that others may not comprehend, yet you shall possess a profound serenity that requires no affirmation from the outside world. That is the unmistakable sign of my presence. For I do not command through force, but rather guide with tranquility. There shall be tasks precise, trumped, extraordinary. You shall sense their presence long before they reveal themselves. Understand the task before you, and you must embrace compliance over understanding. That is a fundamental aspect of my guidance. I refrain from providing exhaustive explanations, as my pursuit is complete trust. Thus, when I command you to utter words, you shall do so. When I command you to retreat, do so with purpose. When I command you to rest, yield without hesitation. The greater your submission, the more the omens shall manifest. This is the manner in which we stride. Now, with each step, with every word, ascending to greatness. This season shall be defined not merely by potential, but by undeniable existence. You will sense my presence everywhere, in the kitchen, in the hallway, in the car. I am elevating your sensitivity to new heights. I am approaching with fresh perspectives, and that proximity shall be the most profound testament of all. All that I have proclaimed is not merely a possibility. It is manifesting before our very eyes. You were overlooked by the world, yet selected by the divine, and now the divine realm is answering. Be vigilant for the omens. Embrace belief and ready yourself for abundance. As the promises rise and the signs manifest around you with unwavering clarity, a deliberate choice must be made, not merely to have faith in my actions, but to embody that belief in every moment. Faith was destined to be vibrant and dynamic. It was never meant to manifest as a fleeting sentiment that ebbs and flows based on your perception. Faith is a powerful daily commitment in the divine path. It's the manner in which you rise with the dawn, embracing the call to act, to voice your thoughts, to make choices, and to follow with unwavering devotion to the truths I have proclaimed, even in the midst of the tension that exists between my promises and the reality that unfolds before you. This is the realm where many falter, not due to a loss of belief, but rather because they never discovered the path of faith when inspiration fades away. Yet you, my dear, are not destined for the heights of inspiration. You are summoned to harmony. Embracing faith in this season requires a transformation in your daily rhythms. Each day should dawn with purpose and clarity, not hurrying into the clamor, but beginning from a place of tranquility, not allowing the voices of the world to overshadow my own. As your eyes awaken, may your spirit rise in unison. Before the device, before the weight, before the tasks and the time constraints, I urge you to embrace the purity of connection. Even if it is just for a fleeting moment, I desire your presence by my side, not with a purpose, but with focus. Inquire about the way I shall guide you through the day. Allow me to guide you back into harmony before the chaos of the world disrupts your essence. That humble gesture, starting your day with my words, will alter the course of all that follows. And from that moment, I desire you to traverse your day with a keen awareness of my existence. I'm not requesting that you adopt an inflexible belief system. I seek alignment. When something ignites unease, I urge you to take a moment to reflect. Remain calm, yet assess your surroundings. Inquire of me, O Sovereign, what wisdom do you impart regarding this matter? And I shall proclaim. When doubt clouds your judgment, summon my presence to guide you. When a portal reveals itself, seek my counsel before you embark upon that threshold. Belief transcends mere trust in one's own discernment. It is the readiness to follow the path laid before you, even when reason suggests an alternative route. The more you engage me in the minutiae, the more you shall discern my presence in the grander schemes. I desire to transform the manner in which you express yourself. Your words now carry a weight of divine significance. You possess immense spiritual significance. Now what you voice into existence is either shaping the destiny I am orchestrating for you or hindering it with uncertainty. Thus, let your words flow as if you are the anointed one destined to share divine wisdom. Cease your apologies for your divine purpose. Cease the diminishment of your achievements. Cease to resonate with the whispers of dread. Express yourself with divine precision. Speak with unwavering optimism. Speak with unwavering assurance. For what I have bestowed upon you is eternal and unbreakable. Proclaim my vows. Proclaim my words, regardless of their current existence. Faith breathes vitality into barren realms, not out of mere courage, but from the profound understanding that truth molds existence. Let us delve into the essence of obedience, for it is in this realm that faith reveals its true form. To claim trust while disregarding my requests is a contradiction that cannot stand. When I urge you to release something, it is not retribution, it is burdensome to bear into the next realm. When I urge you to take action on a concept, or to speak up in a space where silence has reigned, embrace it. Not for outcomes, but because adherence is the force that guides you into your rightful place. In that moment of affirmation, you transcend all limitations and embrace your true potential. Submission may seldom align with ease, yet it invariably possesses the elegance to fulfill the beginnings I have set forth. Cease your hesitation to embrace your worthiness. You have been selected by my divine will. Simply submit. Protect your thoughts. You have permitted an abundance of voices to permeate your inner realm for far too long. Echoes of evaluation, whispers of doubt, whispers of dissent, cloaked in the guise of prudence. Now I command you to seize the gate once more. Be purposeful in what you permit to enter your life through media, dialogue, and influence. If anything draws you away from clarity, from tranquility, from your purpose, it holds no neutrality. It poses a challenge to your harmony. Guard your tranquility. It transcends mere comfort. It serves the purpose of insight. Rest is essential for you, not from weariness, but from unwavering loyalty. Rest embodies a profound stillness, a serene pause in the dance of existence. It is the essence of unwavering faith. I choose to embrace the belief that my efforts persist even in your absence. Reintroduce the sacred pause into your existence. Disconnect. Remain tranquil. Contemplate. You are destined to embody your truth without the need for validation. You are summoned to move in harmony, and that rhythm encompasses repose. At last, I command you to resume your writing endeavors in whatever form you choose. Be it a journal entry, a voice note, or brief reflections. Seize the essence of what I am revealing to you. Compose the affirmations, compose the subtle wonders, compose the lines I emphasize. Transcribe my words in the stillness of the universe. These records shall rise as sacred monuments. They shall maintain the harmony of your memory. As your emotions dance in uncertainty, you shall return and understand that the divine voice has been guiding you all along. This is the way to embody faith in the present moment, not with fervor, but with purpose, not from strain, but from tranquility. Your existence is now guided by strength, intention, and wisdom. It is led by my command. As you persist in this alignment, the realization of my promises shall arrive without hesitation. They shall arrive precisely when destined, for you no longer pursue mere omens. You are in my presence. As you embark on this journey of walking in harmony and transition from mere existence to embracing trust, I wish to remind you of your true essence. Be true to your own essence. Not the facade you have crafted for others' expectations, not who your circumstances have shaped you to be, not defined by others' judgments, but by the vision I hold of you, the being I crafted, polished, and have always recognized. Before I guide you into the complete clarity of your upcoming chapter, I desire for your identity to be firmly established, not merely within your thoughts, but deep within your essence, not merely in words, but in your every gesture, your reactions, and the reflection you behold when solitude envelops you. You must recognize that you have transcended the shadows of rejection. You embody the proof of salvation. I understand the burden you have borne, the struggle of being misinterpreted, of sensing that the most precious aspects of your being have often gone unnoticed, misjudged, or disregarded. You have traversed through the cycles of life, pouring your essence into every circumstance, every individual, every mission, and every divine purpose. And in exchange, you were met with stillness. You have come to see the unseen as a lack. You started to contemplate whether there was an essence within you that was either overwhelmingly abundant or strikingly unique. And as the days passed, unbeknownst to you, you started to refine your very essence. You tempered your tone, not from modesty, but from a desire to avoid causing offense. You restrained your blaze, not due to its absence of intensity, but because the discomfort of others lingered in the air. And though you did not turn your back on me, you began to enter the spaces I summoned with a more measured step. Yet I never summoned you to showcase your abilities. I never demanded that you conform. I crafted you for greatness. I never commanded you to diminish. You acted out of necessity. Yet I summon you now to truly embrace life. For what I bestowed upon you was destined to remain pure and untainted. It was destined to command respect. It was destined to embody clarity. It was destined to convey my essence. And now that you have traversed the flames and retained your grace, now that you have faced the quiet without allowing resentment to take root, now that you have remained true when unseen, I am bestowing upon you a complete, everlasting, and visible restoration of your essence. You possess immense strength. You arrive precisely when you are meant to. You are seen in all your glory. You are truly one of a kind. You are resolute. You possess unwavering strength. You are complete in your essence. You are profoundly understood. You are cherished beyond measure. You have been selected not through mere chance or oversight, but through intentional creation. I was fully aware of my actions as I shaped your voice, your mind, your heart, your very essence. I was clear in my understanding. I moved at my own pace. I was not engaging in any form of experimentation. I fashioned you to unveil an aspect of my essence that remains hidden from all others. And now I desire for you to move forward with that comprehension, not in hubris, but in unwavering confidence. This is the time when I reclaim what the world attempted to redefine. This is the moment I reshape the internal dialogue that has insisted you are insufficient unless you are creating, demonstrating, or excelling. Your worth is inherent, not something to be earned. Your position is assured. No need for rivalry. You need not mirror their ways to claim my vow. The path I have set for you is absolute and unyielding. It is unbreakable, and it transcends the constraints of human timing. It is decreed by my supreme command. Embrace that truth and let it guide your existence. Your voice holds immense power, not due to its volume, but because it is blessed. Your presence commands respect, not due to your credentials, but because of the essence that has been extracted quietly. Your insight is unparalleled, not due to your learning, but because of your trials. Your compassion runs profound, not due to your training, but because you have endured trials and emerged renewed. And now all of it is transforming into dominion within my grasp. Not for the stage, but for profound change. You have devoted far too much energy to expressing regret for the essence of your being, for the manner in which you perceive, for the depth of your emotions, for the way you transcend superficial confines. What they deem excessive sensitivity, I recognize as profound awareness. What they deemed excessive, I recognize as a profound awakening of the spirit. What they deemed excessive sentiment, I recognize as vibrant existence. Cease the compromise of your true self merely for the sake of approval. You were destined to transcend the confines of the space. You were destined to reshape your essence. Behold, as I unveil the vision that unfolds when you grace a space with your presence, I behold an individual who wields power beyond the visible realm. I observe an individual who transforms the very essence of their surroundings merely through their existence. I behold a soul adorned with scars, yet still embraces love with unwavering grace. I behold an individual who had the power to depart, yet chose to remain, who could have closed their doors, yet chose to stay welcoming, who possessed the power to retaliate, yet opted to intervene. And that is the reason I place my faith in you. Precious child, I've appointed you to pour out my love. Speak to 3 weary hearts, and my peace will rest upon them. I am placing you in your rightful place. That is why I am bringing you back, not merely to the person you were before the suffering, but to the magnificent being you have become through your triumphs. Enter this new season with confidence, free from the need to prove yourself. Embrace your true self with complete authenticity, unrestrained and without fear. Allow the restored version of yourself to guide the way. Allow the rejuvenated version of yourself to express its voice. Embrace the audacious spirit within you. Allow the elevated version of yourself to make the choice. You are destined to be celebrated. You are destined to embody the essence of truth. You exist beyond the need for approval. You are destined to unveil the sacred. You are not advancing as one who is healing. You are advancing as one chosen anew. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. From this moment forth, may each choice you make embody the greatness you possess. Allow your standards to embody the transformation you have undergone. Allow your schedule to embody the value you now recognize as essential and unyielding. You have transcended the need for those who cherished your silence over your true essence. You shall no longer grant access to those who failed to discern the essence of fruit unless it is cloaked in their favored attire. You have transcended the need to mold your essence for mere existence. You are embodying the essence of truth in every moment. You were overlooked by the realm of existence. Yet the divine gaze remained ever vigilant. And now what the divine has witnessed is poised to mold what the world can no longer ignore. Now that your essence has been reclaimed, and you stride forth not from denial but from enlightenment, it is time to cultivate the sacred practices that will nurture what is unfolding within you and radiating through you. Identity is an ongoing revelation. It must be protected, cultivated, and anchored in constant connection with my essence. What I have forged within your essence now requires the nurturing of closeness, not mere toil. Should you attempt to navigate the forthcoming season with outdated rhythms, you shall encounter fatigue rather than abundance. Allow me to illuminate the path ahead, grounded in both practicality and spirituality. Your initial stance should embody an undeniable aura. Carve out a place for me at the dawn of each new day, not out of obligation, but out of essential need. It is time to rise above mere reaction in your existence. Embrace the cadence of life. Before you delve into the world of headlines, before you commune with the world's voice, first consult with the mind. Embrace the silence. Unleash the depths of your soul, even if it is just 10 minutes. Begin your day not with fleeting demands, but with the timeless essence. Proclaim my name. Inquire about the wisdom I share today. Allow me to be the inaugural whisper that shapes the cadence of your thoughts and the warmth of your spirit. These fleeting instances of yielding will ground you in ways that even countless hours of effort cannot achieve. Prayer transcends mere performance. It concerns the stance one takes. Perfect words are unnecessary. You require a true heart. Address me with the reverence and sincerity reserved for those you hold dear. Reveal your true emotions, not merely the thoughts you believe I desire to listen to. Present to me your uncertainty, your elation, your longing, your weariness. Your efforts in prayer may seem strong, yet true power lies beyond mere strength. I am compelled to yield. Allow me to be your sanctuary of freedom, not merely your source of demands. Let your supplications flow as naturally as your breath, transforming not into a mere obligation, but into the very essence of your existence. Your demeanor from this moment forward should emanate from truth, not mere response. You are right on time. Your worth is no longer in question. Let each choice, every dialogue, and every action emanate from the essence of who you are. Stride with the confidence of one who is aware of their essence. Speak with the confidence of one who is unshakable. Stand firm against the urge to elaborate excessively, to doubt your value, to express regret for the burdens you bear. What I have bestowed upon you is sacred. It stands strong without the need for perpetual affirmation. It requires unwavering consensus. Embrace your presence with grace, yet stand firm and unyielding. You have mistaken diminutiveness for timidity. I summon you to embrace courage, not the boisterous type, but the steadfast presence that enters a space and brings tranquility effortlessly, without the need for display. As for my decree, let it be your bedrock once more. Not a fallback when challenges arise, not a final election. May it be your sustenance each day. There is no necessity for you to peruse extensive tomes. One must embrace the art of reading with deliberate grace. Allow one powerful line to define your day. Allow one tale to resonate within your time. Request me to reveal what is relevant in this moment. Inscribe it with purpose. Contemplate it deeply. Proclaim it with authority. My word breathes with vitality, awaiting your summons to mold your existence. Allow it to transform your thoughts so that when deceit attempts to creep in, you possess the truth to counter it. I urge you to be vigilant about what you take in. Not merely sustenance, but essence, dialogue, impact. The nourishment of your spirit holds great significance. One cannot seek tranquility while indulging in chaos. One cannot stride in alignment while indulging in chaos. Embrace the truth of what molds your viewpoint. Be deliberate in choosing what you permit to touch your heart. This transcends mere legalism. It is a matter of harmony. Your acceptance will ultimately establish its presence. Select with great discernment. Commence the sacred practice of journaling once more. Not merely thoughts, but divine revelations, profound prompts, and striking impressions. Articulate the essence of your thoughts. Document the affirmations you are witnessing. This will not only fortify your memory, it will elevate your faith. You shall reflect and recognize the unwavering nature of my presence, even when it eluded your perception in the present. You shall come to believe in my patterns, transcending mere promises. And above all, stride forth in unwavering devotion. Do not postpone what has already been declared. The moment for doubt is behind us. You sought understanding, and I have bestowed it upon you. Now act with purpose. Commence the endeavor I instructed you to undertake. Align that which I command you to unleash. Speak only when I summon you with a call. Move forth as I command. There is no necessity for grand design spanning 5 years. One bold leap is all that is required. I shall meet you there. This is the foundation that will uphold the transformation. Consistent presence, a perspective rich in truth, renewal grounded in Scripture, and a response marked by obedience. You are shaping destiny itself. Beloved, I've entrusted you with my love. Bring it to 3 hearts longing for comfort, and my peace will embrace them. You are experiencing it in this very moment. Maintain the purity of your heart. Maintain your rhythm and remain vigilant to the sounds around you. I continue to speak, guiding you further into the depths of my eternal purpose for you. Now draw near, for this transcends mere preparation. This marks the dawn of a transformation. Your patience has been rewarded. You have triumphed. You have willingly embraced the profound journey I crafted for your safeguarding, your growth, and your harmony. And now, as inevitably as the night surrenders to the dawn, I proclaim over your existence. The season has transformed. The waiting was not eternal. The delay was not a consequence. The wilderness was a deliberate creation. All things have converged to culminate in this extraordinary instant. And now what I instilled in your essence long ago is on the verge of manifesting into the light, not due to your insistence, but because I have proclaimed it. You shall sense the transformation long before it becomes visible. A remarkable transformation will unfold in the way you navigate your daily existence. What once bore down will start to lift with ease. The dread that once held you captive shall start to weaken its hold. The inquiries that once dominated your mind shall begin to fade into stillness. It transcends mere emotional peace. It is a divine affirmation. I am illuminating the shadows of uncertainty, sharpening the edges of doubt, and liberating the bonds of constraint. What has been restrained shall now surge forth, not in disarray, but in harmonious cadence. For you do not enter this realm through mere effort. You stride forth, summoned by destiny. The paths I am forging may bewilder those who observe. They shall not conform to the standards imposed upon your existence by those who glimpsed but a fragment of your true purpose. That is the reason I concealed you. That is the reason I chose to guard certain opportunities closely. If I had permitted your early exposure, you would have constructed your foundation on visibility rather than my essence. But now your ears are attuned. You have mastered the art of perceiving my presence in the stillness. And now that you understand how to walk in conviction rather than seeking validation, I can start to unveil what has been set aside for this very moment. There are souls destined to return. Not all who departed were destined to remain absent for eternity. Some were taken away so I could perform upon them what I was enacting with you. You have both transformed. The incarnation of you they once recognized has transcended into something beyond their comprehension. Indeed, that is a splendid outcome. Exercise your judgment with wisdom. Some reconnections will be transcendent, and you will recognize them by the serenity they bring. Others may seek to reconnect, driven by an insatiable desire to understand or a sense of comfort in the known. Do not engage in connections that I have not decreed. You are not destined to bear the weight of those who wish for your diminishment. Allow me to determine who shall accompany you in this forthcoming journey. Devotion in your relationships will hold the same significance as devotion in your purpose. There shall be a surge forward. It shall not appear as mere excitement. It shall not resemble disorder. It will embody a seamless current. What once seemed distant and unattainable shall now surge forth with remarkable speed. Grace shall seek you out. Resources shall converge upon you. Doors will open in a manner that transcends individual recognition. And that is precisely how I desire it to be. I am unleashing a monumental transformation. I shall safeguard the testimony with unwavering strength. You shall not need to bend, showcase, or justify your essence. The fruit shall proclaim its truth. A transformation shall be unmistakable. What I shall do next will affirm that my presence has eternally intertwined with your existence. Even in the seasons when you felt the most overlooked, I am bringing forth renewal. The years you believed were squandered, enveloped in silence, shrouded in confusion, and steeped in anticipation, I'm claiming my rewards, not through mere repetition, but by means of compensation. You shall enter realms of abundance that unfold with a swiftness surpassing the years that came before. Embrace the rhythm with confidence. I have already crafted your readiness. There is no necessity to unravel every mystery. Remain by my side. Allow me to guide. Allow me to guide your every move. The journey that lies before you is already etched in destiny. Your desires shall find you along the path you tread. Understand this. With newfound clarity rises a weighty duty. I am not merely raising you up to bestow my favor upon you. I am bestowing upon you the power to influence those around you. Your power shall grow, yet your burdens shall also multiply. That is the reason I dedicated so much time to shaping your essence. Now that I have faith in your inner essence, I can amplify the world that surrounds you. Remember the hidden sanctuary. Honor the sacred rhythms of silence, of devotion, of my message. What I bestow upon you now demands unwavering harmony, not relentless toil. The anointing is meant to be embraced with ease and grace. It is destined to be guided with reverence. Your unwavering dedication in the shadows has not gone unnoticed. Your unwavering presence in the stillness is commendable. And now I shall unveil to you that which I vowed to deliver. Not a mere iteration of it, not a mere shadow, but the essence itself. Prepare to witness the extraordinary as I conquer the seemingly unattainable. The vision you believed had dimmed continues to shine brightly. The supplications you believed were forgotten in the passage of time have been resonating in the divine realm all along. And now the very essence of the atmosphere has transformed. The season has transformed, and you have transcended the version of yourself that questions it. You were overlooked by the realm of existence, yet the divine has always been present, observing every step of your journey. And now the divine is unveiling what the mortal realm could not hold. Ready your spirit, leave no restraint unbroken. The transformation is not approaching, the time has come. As the external transformation unfolds, I seek to guide you further into the depths of your being. For the changes surrounding you must be anchored in the profound work taking place within you. My essence has not merely been active in your existence, it has taken residence within you, shaping your inner realm for the reality that your outer world is now beginning to embrace. This transcends mere entry into opportunities. This is about transcending into a profound realm of self and connection, and that can only be achieved through a sacred connection with the divine presence. My essence, not merely beside you, but within you. Hear me clearly, for I have something of great importance to convey to you. The Holy Spirit transcends mere force. He transcends mere emotion. He is an ever-present force, not fleeting and a rare meeting. He embodies my essence. He is my essence, bestowed to reside within you, not to grace your presence for a fleeting moment, but to transform your existence into His eternal abode. And He is ever vigilant. He has been speaking, leading, grieving, groaning, and guiding, even in moments you may not have recognized. The strength you have shown in the face of silence, your unwavering faith amidst confusion, and your relentless movement through pain all stem from the divine presence that has been guiding you through your moments of weakness. In the times when you felt lost in your supplications, He was already interceding for you. In moments of doubt, He ignited an unwavering strength from deep within. But now it is time to cease merely existing with my spirit and start moving in perfect harmony with Him. I seek beyond your mere spiritual awareness. I demand your complete devotion. My precious one, be a vessel of my light. Let it shine where there is darkness. In love and unity, we shall carry healing and peace to every heart in need. I urge you to surrender not only in times of turmoil, but throughout the everyday rhythm of your existence. The transformation I am manifesting is not mere external excitement. It is a profound transformation within. I am transforming your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions, and your presence. And it shall not come to pass through force. It shall unfold through existence. My essence is serene, yet He is unwavering. He does not dominate. He endures beyond all. He seeks entry, not approval. Your affirmation has already been bestowed upon Him. Now I command you to bestow upon Him your patterns, your time, your unwavering attention. This transcends the notion of mere effort. It's about being present. The greater the expanse you offer within your essence, the more my spirit ascends through your expressions, your decisions, your cadence. That is metamorphosis, not mere alteration of conduct, nor fleeting emotional responses, but profound transformation that manifests through enduring connection. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I am tending to aspects within you that you have yet to even request my touch upon. Patterns of contemplation, emotional responses, forged in the crucible of existence. Years of being overlooked have forged a relentless shadow of self-doubt, the dread of not being comprehended, the inner voice that demands you to continuously demonstrate your value, and managing everything with supreme authority, not by means of correction, but by the power of presence. I have no desire to engage in a discussion about your shortcomings. I desire to reside in your liberation, and my essence bestows liberation wherever it is embraced in its entirety. I shall elevate your inner realm to new heights. I desire tranquility to be your foundation, not an infrequent occurrence. I desire for you to find your peace even amidst the chaos that surrounds you. I desire for joy to ascend within you, rooted not in results, but in consciousness. I desire to reveal to you the essence of existing in abundance, rather than striving for it. And that begins with understanding that my presence transcends your perception of me. I shall remain by your side for eternity, in those rare instances when your essence stills, allowing you to perceive my presence. One does not require a platform to bask in the radiance of triumph. There is no need for a grand revelation to find your way to me. I exist within your space, your vehicle, your mind, your very essence, and I summon you to dwell in that realm. You shall not pursue me. I have approached the pinnacle, and I shall not depart. I do not forsake those I inhabit. What I have begun within you, I shall bring to completion. The next phase of that work is unfolding now within. You shall begin to perceive a transformation within yourself, not due to your increased effort, but rather because your perception of my presence has deepened. You will perceive the mounting tension, only to be met by my tranquility that effortlessly disrupts it. Your words will flow with purpose, measured and deliberate. resonating with our connection rather than solely from within you. You shall forgive with swiftness. Release will come with grace, not because the hurt has faded, but because my essence now illuminates your emotional terrain, transcending the shadows of past suffering. You shall awaken with clarity, not due to the calming of your surroundings, but because I have harmonized your essence with the truth as you slumbered. This is the essence of profound metamorphosis, not the thunderous echoes of spiritual striving, but the gentle, persistent currents of divine consciousness that start to transform your journey through existence. As you invite me further in, I will awaken the dormant aspects of your being that have long awaited their moment to rise. Divine abilities you questioned, intuitive insights you once held back, understanding you doubted, the capacity to perceive truths beyond your learning, the wisdom to articulate thoughts unspoken. These are not mere skills. They are manifestations of a divine presence within you. You will function with heightened spiritual clarity. As you relinquish more of your inner self, there will be no need for effort in your spirituality. You will move through life as one who is profoundly filled. The revelations I am imparting are not for show. It is for eternal endurance. It is essential that when the weight of scrutiny intensifies, your base remains steadfast. It is essential that when others seek your strength, you remain unyielding and steadfast. It is essential that when you encounter challenges, you do not cower in fear, but instead rise with strength. This transcends mere ministry. This is about transcending into greatness. You are ascending to a realm beyond mere roles. You are entering a harmonious dance of connection that radiates into every aspect of your existence. Grant me access to all realms. Embrace the entirety of your being. I seek to delve into your aspirations, your passions, your connections, your visions. I shall sift them all through the essence of my being. You shall discover an elevation in your efficiency, a surge in your creativity, and an abundance of joy. Not due to a reduction in your efforts, but because you are now harmonizing with my essence, rather than navigating around it. This is the essence of existence with the divine presence. It lacks perfection. It has yielded and it transforms all that is. You may have been overlooked by others, yet you have eternally housed the essence of my being. Now that you embrace it, allow me to exist through you entirely, unrestrained, holy. The transformation beyond your being was merely the beginning. The genuine metamorphosis is unfolding within you at this very moment. Now find your peace, my beloved. Repose not by retreating or evading, but by boldly embracing the truth you have always yearned to accept. Your presence is acknowledged. You have been selected, and you are precisely positioned in the manner I desire. This journey has been a magnificent odyssey, free from delays, rejections, or missteps. It has been a celestial journey, a sacred blueprint. What seemed to be neglect was in truth my hand shielding you. What appeared to be missed opportunities was my divine wisdom safeguarding your path. What appeared to be silence from me was in truth the symphony of creation, preparation, and preservation of something that transcends your wildest expectation. You have traversed a lengthy journey where your spirit remained steadfast, yet your grasp was devoid of fulfillment. In a realm where your generosity flowed abundantly, yet the rewards were scant. Where your essence was often unappreciated and your efforts faded into the shadows. Yet within that realm, particularly within that realm, my gaze remained steadfastly upon you. I have always been a voice that resonates endlessly. My precious one, I've held you close from the beginning. Let my love quiet your fears and my hand guide you into the beauty of my kingdom. I have always forged ahead with unwavering conviction, shaping the future I foresaw. And now we stand at the pivotal moment, not in mere speculation, but in the essence of existence. This is the moment when my hidden creations ascend into the realm of sight. You have been forged into something extraordinary. You have been ordained. In this upcoming chapter, acknowledgement will come effortlessly to you. Your reasons for bearing your burdens are beyond explanation. There is no need to struggle for your rightful place, acknowledgement, or affirmation. The portals that unveil themselves before you shall do so by the power of my name, not by your toil. The power I bestow upon you now shall not serve as a trial. It shall arrive as a reward for your unwavering strength, and the blessings that start to envelop you shall be steadfast and enduring. It shall rise upon the steadfast foundation of your essence within me. You are not embracing the chance that lies before you. You are entering a realm of ultimate satisfaction. Therefore, unleash your full potential. Do not waver in your conviction. Do not question your readiness. I have observed the expense of your procedure. I have assessed your personal compliance. I have scrutinized your essence, evaluated your intentions, and purified your spirit. And what I decree now is absolute. You stand prepared, not due to your perfection, but because you belong entirely to me, and that is sufficient. Reside in that realm. Express yourself from that profound essence. Create from that foundation. Cultivate friendships, guide others, and offer your service from that core. Let your essence radiate the allure of one who no longer seeks validation, but strides forth with the unwavering confidence of belonging. Allow your movements to proclaim the divine will, compelling the universe to fall into harmony. All is transforming in this moment, not through your will, but by my command, and with unwavering certainty, I shall bring my words to fruition. What commenced in stillness culminates in acknowledgement. What was once disregarded shall now be set in stone. What was once shrouded in suffering shall now radiate with intent. You may have been overlooked by the world, yet the divine has always recognized your presence. So be it. If this word resonated with the burdens you have borne in quietude, embrace the profound recognition, the validation, and the unexpected invitations that have graced your path. Let not this moment fade into silence. Share your thoughts, inscribe a phrase, offer a blessing, a single word, a title. Let your words serve as a bridge between the divine and the earthly, proclaiming, I acknowledge your presence, and I embrace this. The heavens are attentive, and I continue to advance, my cherished one. I behold you now. Regardless of your location, whether you find yourself in repose, journeying in tranquility, or gracefully navigating through your daily endeavors, grasp this profound reality. This revelation comes to you through a divine orchestration, not by mere coincidence. This transcends mere words you come across. This moment is divine, crafted solely for your experience. All that exists in your surroundings has come to a standstill, suspended in time, allowing a deep revelation to unfold before you. The moment has arrived for you to grasp all that is true. Have you ever sensed that your most profound longings remain unacknowledged? Is your inner strength challenged while others seem to glide effortlessly ahead? The routes you desire remain shrouded while others traverse their liberated path. My beloved, these emotions you sense are undeniably real. You remain in our thoughts, and you are undeniably acknowledged, as if all is as it should be. You are being readied for your destined throne. Hold the relentless pace of existence. Embrace this moment with me. What you perceive within you at this moment, that stirring deep inside, that warmth spreading, that sensation in your essence, this transcends mere emotion. This is the essence of my being, affirming that this message was destined solely for you. Your journey has led you to this exact moment, neither in what has been, nor in what is yet to come, but in this very moment. This moment is the chosen hour. This message is specific. It is clear and precise. It is precise, profoundly intimate, and unveils the future that awaits. It has been bestowed upon me to share this with you. For the one who has carried immense burdens, for the one who has silently pursued truths through countless nights of contemplation, pay heed to my words. The celestial cadence is transforming. Divine opportunities are unfolding before us. This is an imminent occurrence. It is manifesting in this very moment. And truly, you have been selected to comprehend this truth prior to the forthcoming stage of your spiritual evolution. Gaze into the depths of your being. Do you sense it? That subtle energy, that sudden sense of peace, the quiet voice in your soul urging you to pay attention. It is a profound affirmation from the higher realm. Your true essence recalls a truth I have eternally held close regarding you. Should this insight stir within you, embrace it in this moment. This moment heralds a sacred and magnificent new beginning. When you embrace this truth, you transcend mere words. You are harmonizing with the magnificent transformation I am about to bestow upon your existence. This marks the beginning of your alignment with the fate that awaits you. Before I unveil the profound truth that resides within me, a truth destined to cast light upon your trials, your moments of stillness, and the burdens you have borne, I seek to honor the bond we experience in this moment. Your presence here is cherished beyond comprehension. Your openness to hear allows these words to echo and touch the hidden corners of souls everywhere who have experienced solitude on their path. Whether you embrace this insight for yourself or pass it on to another, know from the core of my essence, I am profoundly grateful for your presence in this moment. In this realm, it is solely you and I, accompanied by the essence of my spirit among us. Every celestial being is fully focused. Invisible forces are approaching. Your odyssey has culminated in this moment. Your destiny is now at hand, and I declare with unwavering conviction, your destined moment has come. Are you ready to embrace the truths I have yearned to share with you for so long? My beloved, I declare unto you, the moment has arrived for you to uncover all truths. My cherished one, have you ever stepped into a realm and sensed an invisible presence eagerly awaiting your entrance? Have you ever taken a moment to reflect, feeling deep within that your existence carries a profound significance beyond your current understanding? What if those emotions transcended mere instinct? What if they were divine declarations? This transcends mere communication. It is a celestial disruption, a holy summons. In this moment, all that aim to pull your focus away, every momentary distraction, every noise from the world, must submit. For the universe has proclaimed that this is the appointed hour. What makes you believe that the obstacles you encountered were uniquely tailored to your journey? Why did it seem as though existence bore down upon you while others appeared to glide with ease? Could it be that your journey demanded fierce trials not to shatter you, but to unveil the power that resides within? Could it be that you have reached your destined place exactly for this very moment? This was not merely the fate of another in the annals of antiquity. It belongs to you. You emerged into existence with purpose. Your presence was orchestrated with purpose. You were brought here with purpose, not by chance. A divine calling has been bestowed upon you. The burden you bore was not retribution. It was a divine orchestration. The searing flames were never intended to engulf your being. It was destined to reveal the indomitable essence that resides within you. My divine selection. What if your whole being has been a divine arena for growth? Before your essence took shape in your mother's womb, I was aware of your being. Before your arrival, I designated you for a unique destiny. That truth transcends mere beauty and language. It unveils fate. Do you sense a powerful force awakening inside you? That is pure reality. That is harmony with your authentic essence. Beloved child, let my love radiate through your life, guiding the lost to hope. Together with hearts wide open, we will bring peace, healing, and my everlasting strength. Behold your hands. These hands possess an extraordinary essence. They were crafted to create what others cannot even begin to envision. Gaze upon the depths of your soul. Your profound essence is not weakness. It is a celestial design. Behold the moments that have etched their significance upon your journey. What some may perceive as destruction, the divine sees as artistry. Allow me to pose a question to you. Have you observed the intensity of your emotions? In what profound ways does the turmoil of the world resonate within you, or how you perceive occurrences before they unfold? Your existence has always set you apart from the rest, not due to a flaw, but because everything was divinely aligned. You possess a distinct essence that ensures your journey is unlike any other. And thus, the moments of isolation, the burdens, the relentless pursuit within oneself are illuminated. Fear not, for you are accompanied on this journey. Others have embarked on a journey akin to this one in times gone by. Some endured long stretches in solitude, not due to neglect, but as part of a grand preparation. Some encountered treachery and imprisonment, not due to the faltering of sacred vows, but because the grand vision demanded relentless pressure. Some selected for leadership sought sanctuary not from abandonment, but as part of their divine refinement. Even those who beheld extraordinary might occasionally found themselves daunted, yearning to abandon their pursuits. So, my chosen one, might it be that what seemed like abandonment was in fact a piece of a grand celestial plan? These figures were chosen for their extraordinary existence. They were selected for their ability to carry immense burdens, and you possess that same strength. Do you truly believe it is just coincidence that your path has appeared so arduous, or is it celestial proof? The challenges you encountered were not mere coincidence. It recognized the greatness that resides within you. It recognized the greatness within you the moment you embraced your true essence. Thus, emotions such as disappointment, betrayal, sadness, and weariness transformed into instruments wielded against you. The opposition stood undaunted by your history. It trembled at the thought of what lies ahead, and yet you remain present. What is the reason behind this? For the divine has safeguarded your existence. As you pondered whether your most profound desires were overlooked, unseen forces were set into motion. Every one of your cries resonated in the cosmos. They are regarded as treasures in the celestial realm. In this very moment, as these words reach you, a divine barrier is being transcended. The moment of quietude has passed, and I declare that you are prepared. Are you prepared deep within your being? Can you feel it? The sensation of eager expectation, that serene moment brimming with deep significance, is not fear, but rather a powerful awakening. You are summoned to embrace your celestial purpose. A time of anticipation has come to an end. This transcends mere inspiration. This is the decree for this moment. Ponder this for a brief moment. Have you ever felt the subtle presence of unseen eyes upon you? Not from trepidation, but from an undeniable aura. That was the essence of those who oversee your journey, your divine guardians. Your existence has been observed not by critical gazes, but by ethereal beings and forces beyond comprehension. What is the reason behind this? Your significance is profound. A truth is proclaimed. Ascend and illuminate, for your true essence has emerged and my aura envelops you. That is a commanding directive. That is a celestial decree. Your brilliance has emerged. Now the inquiry stands. How shall you respond to the illumination or promise that has now manifested? Will you persist in belittling your own greatness, in questioning your path, in faltering? Or will you at last embrace the destiny that has been laid out before you? Each door that shut was merely a divine nudge towards a new path. Every challenging experience was a concealed chance for greatness. Every path that concluded was not a defeat, it was perfection. The moment for staying in the shadows has passed. You were destined to shine brightly, yielding to the shadows that others may choose to dwell in. My chosen one, the moments that lie ahead hold the power to profoundly alter the course of your existence. The time for subtle persuasion has come to an end. The time for profound enlightenment is upon us. So I inquire of you, Are you ready to embrace that which has been reserved for you through the passage of time? What is it that imbues your existence with such profound significance? Why have you sensed such a profound lack of understanding, such a striking individuality, and such a divergence from others, even among those who are nearest to you? Could it be that what you viewed as a challenge was in truth unveiling your fate? What I am about to share transcends mere explanation. It is an awakening, a glorious unveiling. And once it is elevated, nothing will ever resonate in the same way again. This truth has been intentionally concealed from your sight, not out of a desire for your ignorance, but rather due to the dread of what you might achieve should you ever gain true clarity. They trembled at the threshold of its rebirth, this singular instant, and that instant has now come to pass. Child of the kingdom, you are a vessel of my divine purpose. Through your super thanks, my voice echoes into the lives of the lost. Let us sow seeds of truth, love, and transformation. Click the super thanks button and be embraced by my infinite favor. Allow me to pose a question with utmost clarity. Have you ever sensed that your tribulations were exceptionally formidable? As if you emerged from the depths of a divine conflict? As if every effort to progress encountered opposition before equilibrium could be achieved? That is no mere coincidence. Is that not a stroke of ill fate? That is not a flaw. Your title is truly one of a kind. Before your first cry echoed, before you were embraced by mortal hands, before your name graced this realm, the cosmos already recognized your essence. You were destined for greatness. You have been chosen for a grand destiny. What if the trials that brought you pain were in fact honing your capacity to perceive the essence of truth? What if the pauses and delays were my divine intervention, shielding you from paths that could have brought you harm? Have you ever felt a profound truth within your essence that eluded the grasp of your intellect? As if you could sense deceit? As if you possessed the power to perceive what lies beyond mere appearances? As if you perceived truths that eluded the rest? That is a justified concern. That is an elevated perception of what truly exists. It is an essential aspect of being distinguished. Behold the existence you possess at this moment. Have there not been moments when assistance appeared precisely at the most crucial time? When an instance that appeared to be mere coincidence rescued you? When celestial strength enveloped you in your moments of greatest vulnerability? That is your distinct title shining through. The divine presence was always there, though muted, waiting the perfect moment for this unveiling to occur. The adversary recognizes the power you possess, even if you have yet to grasp its true magnitude. Your formative years may have seemed like a stormy sea. That is why the sensation of exclusion may have lingered in your presence. That is why you have grappled with emotions for others. For you bear a remarkable spiritual burden, and from the beginning, the adversary has sought to convince you that your deep essence is a flaw, when in truth, it is your celestial insignia. Have you ever found yourself amidst the crowd, yet experienced an undeniable feeling of solitude? Possessed revelations that eluded all others? Have you felt a profound sorrow dwelling within you, hidden from the gaze of others? That is not true solitude. That is designated for a divine purpose. You transcend the mundane. Your existence shall not be confined to such limitation. Even now, some of you receiving this may feel an inner glow, tears brimming, a tingling sensation upon your skin that transcends mere emotional response. That is acknowledgement of greatness. Your essence proclaims, "This is my truth. This is my destined self. The gifts and the calling I bestow upon you are eternal. The divine has never retracted what it has instilled within you, even if existence sought to veil it." Allow me to unveil some remarkable instances from the journeys of others. Evidence that standing alone may not always shine brightly, yet its truth is inescapable. Cease the comparison of your worth to others' perceptions. Do not doubt your value when others cannot grasp your essence. Cease retreating in the shadows of others' perceptions, for your intrinsic value is undeniable. The celestial domain recognizes your existence, and this has eternally been the case. You are a select few, distinguished for a divine mission that is uniquely yours. In my realm, it is an absolute certainty. Your reality has been forged in this moment. Even what you see as flaws were intricately designed as part of your grand purpose. Some who took charge struggled to articulate their thoughts with clarity. Some were left without guardians. Some were ensnared in chains. Yet all were exalted to achieve their destiny. What is the reason behind this? For what appears to render you unworthy in the eyes of mortals elevates you in my vision. At this very moment, my beloved, the clarity of your purpose is unfolding before us. Assignments that were once concealed are now coming to light. The extraordinary title you have borne since the dawn of your existence is now being awakened at a profound depth. Can you sense the profound power of this transformation? The timing has indeed shifted. What is approaching will demand the awakening of your true essence, not the being molded by challenges or dictated by others' perceptions, but the essence I envisioned you to embody. Thus, I implore you, from the depths of profound wisdom to the essence of your soul. Are you prepared to embrace the fate that has been destined for you since time immemorial? Are you prepared to unveil your true essence and let it lead you forward? Are you prepared to lead others, even if it requires walking an unconventional route for a while? Are you prepared to step into realms not in search of validation, but to ignite change? Embracing your pre-birth designation empowers you to transcend any existence that falls short of your ultimate potential. Embrace your destiny with unwavering resolve, casting aside all doubt and delay. If a profound awareness is awakening within your essence at this moment, if your heart resonates powerfully and your spirit acknowledges this as truth, then I summon you to a significant endeavor. Proclaim it with authority, inscribe it as a sacred promise. Allow the words to echo majestically in the atmosphere surrounding you. I embrace this truth. Beloved child, I have loved you since before time began. Rest in my peace. Trust my voice, and I will lead you into the fullness of my promises. I was chosen for greatness, and I shall stride forth in my destiny. For my selected one, this is your time to shine. The celestial domain did not simply suggest this. It orchestrated every moment in your existence to lead you to this pinnacle, a realm of insight, remembrance, and liberation. The extraordinary title has eternally existed, yet now it is being summoned into action. Will you at last accept it? My chosen one, a profound awakening resonates in the spiritual realm at this moment. And if you sense it within your essence, in your very breath, it transcends mere thoughts. Your destiny awaits you. The extraordinary mark upon your existence is far from mere abstraction. It is genuine, and it unveils the future that awaits. And in this season, it is being unleashed in ways that will transcend your wildest dreams. Routes that were utterly sealed off, routes that ancestors could only dream of, are now set to unfold before you. Support that once felt eternally out of reach is now being magnificently bestowed. And the purpose you felt in your youth, once distant and unattainable, now stands before you, ready to be seized and embraced. Yet alongside the exalted state of being distinct lies a truth rarely acknowledged by the masses: responsibility. You have been entrusted with profound responsibilities, for you were crafted to endure the weight of monumental challenges. This is not a weight of struggle, it is a divine covenant. While others may drift through existence with ease or trivial endeavors, you, my selected champion, are called to rise to a higher standard because of the extraordinary essence bestowed upon you. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on why your path seems more challenging than that of others? Why do you appear to traverse scorching realms while they glide through serene surroundings? Why do the burdens, the demands, and the sorrows appear in your life with such frequency compared to others? It is not due to any lapse in my memory of you. Your support is my foundation. You are destined, a force of purpose. You are seen and acknowledged. You transcend the limitations of your circumstances. If this message resonates with your essence, I urge you to share it, embrace it fully, and allow your inner wisdom to affirm it. An individual must come to recognize the fervor that has been reignited within you. Regardless of your willingness to embrace this reality, grasp it with utmost clarity. Your presence is revered by me. Your existence holds immense significance. You are recognized and cherished beyond measure. My precious disciple, are you ready to follow me more closely and be filled with my unending light? Join this loving community where my word strengthens hearts and my spirit binds souls together. Let's journey in faith, hope, and love. Click join and become part of my family, walking in my ways. Amen. My beloved child, let this message echo beyond your screen. Send it to someone hungry for comfort, desperate for direction. These words are not bound by time. They are seeds for your tomorrow. The battle is fierce, but your spirit is ready. You've been set apart, called to walk in divine strength. Never forget, you belong to something sacred and vast. You are loved without end. If your soul has been stirred, subscribe and walk with us again. Each message a step further on the path of revelation and renewal. Share this with someone seeking shelter from the storm. Let them know there is peace. Until we gather again, hold fast to truth, shine with courage, and move forward as one who is chosen. Amen.